right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. From retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Switching over now.
Say hi.
Hey!
Did it get to the? Did it say the thing? Did it say?
It always does, yeah. So it does. It does all the music, and then it goes, time for Bartertown.
And then the zero hits.
And then we switch over.
All right, that was a good job putting that together.
Yeah, it's pretty
Happy Sunday. Let's introduce ourselves real quick.
What, these people don't know who we are?
We are Farpoint Toys and Collectibles. You know, there's more. There's family, friends, and inner circle, and
Dogs.
but we are the heartbeat, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I know,
I was
I'm
barely
out of
paying
it.
attention.
I'm Justin. It's my wife Penelope. We're
Hi.
Farpoint Toys and Collectibles.
Yes.
Penelope's sister behind the counter, Kermit.
Tucker is not
Tucker's
moving.
here.
Tucker is not moving from his dog bed. He's
But
watching
there's
me.
other branches of Farpoint. You know, there's tendrils.
like Hydra.
Yeah.
We like
Cut off one head and 10 other grow or something.
tentacles.
This is an internet's claim sale. We'll be selling some stuff.
Are we
You can
on
see
the?
some stuff.
Wait, are we on the internet?
We're on the webs.
We're on the internet.
We've been doing this for like
web.
2 years now.
It's been a while, yeah.
It doesn't
It's
feel like it.
insane, but we've been doing it for 2 years. We started in the beginning of the pandemic. Then we had a fire. We were in the store. We were at our house. We were at Selena's house. We were bouncing around. We were at like Howard Johnson's. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
We've never been in a
We are
Howard
finally
Johnson's.
back
Yes,
in
we've
Farpoint Toys and
never
Collectibles. We
been
are
in
coming to you
Howard
live from the Farpoint Museum. It's coming together, but this area is the museum.
I wonder if you can watch like the last few weeks of Bartertown and like see the things changing. Like
Don't do that
us.
because you'll see not much changing.
Yeah.
We are hustling our asses off and focusing on our stuff. There's a big collection we're trying to buy, which is why we're selling some pretty decent stuff today. Like stuff that we try and save the best for the store. That's just our
You
MO.
went and saved the best for last.
Because we want people to come to the store. We're very proud of our store. We are a brick and mortar toy store in southern New Jersey, Mays Landing, in the Pine Barrens.
Every time I go to take a sip, I feel
You
like
don't
I
have to
say
talk.
something.
So we're gonna sell some stuff. We're bringing the store to you. You know, this is our Friday. Sunday is our Friday. Like the store closes
I mean, we
today.
never really have a day off.
No, we don't.
But Sunday is like our Friday.
Yeah.
Like, although
And
Monday's
it all
not
culminates.
like a Saturday.
Our work week culminates with Bartertown.
Yeah. Yes.
I'd like to welcome our VIPs.
Oh yeah.
You guys have been with us and doing this since we had one cell phone.
Vertical cell phone.
Walking around.
In my living room.
We now have a 3-camera setup,
Yes.
a studio, some
Selena,
theme music,
Shoot the stick.
lots of inside jokes.
The link, the words, the thing.
Yeah.
I talk about VIPs. Our VIPs, we have a super secret VIP group,
right there.
and a lot of stuff already got claimed by VIPs.
Is it a secret if we're talking about it?
Well, it's a secret to
It's a
us on the
secret if you're
internet.
not in it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
They're,
cool.
they're not in it.
It's
They
for all
don't see
cool
what's
kids.
going on
It's
there.
for all the cool kids.
We play board games in there now.
I'm just going to double check and make sure we got all of our VIP claims. So our VIPs get a sneak peek at Bartertown every week. Sometimes it's literally everything we're about to have up. Sometimes it's a small percentage. Sometimes it's half. It varies week to week.
Sure.
But they always get a sneak preview of what we've got going on. And I just want to make sure I got all the claims from there, which is just going to double check real fast. We have a super secret Facebook group where all the VIPs.
JR said we even had costumes. He's right. We
did.
were wearing...
The first
Now Tucker
three.
has costumes.
The first 3 Bartertowns.
Oh, more than that.
Nah.
We wore like... I know where the hell... We wore like Mad Max stuff because we thought it was the end days.
It was.
Chris Wilde, for 107 Sundays, he has checked in with us.
Wow.
I
Fed us for many of those over the pandemic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the fact that this man
I
has
can't
been here.
wait.
He's been here for more Bartertowns than I have.
I can't wait to get Motley Q out front of this place on a weekend.
So we are definitely, for our toy show, May 28th, we are definitely going to have Motley Q out front. But I would love to do, whether it's a Saturday or a Sunday,
What toy show is that?
it's a toy show.
The world famous
100% original
free to vend
free to attend toy show.
free to vend and free to attend.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a glitch in the Matrix. You
No.
heard that correctly.
We still have vendor space. It went to our VIPs first, just like everything else.
Yeah.
But there's still vendor spaces available if you want to sell toys, collectibles. It's free to vend.
Free. Free.
And there will be
gratis on the house.
a food truck here. It's not free, but
you gotta pay for the food.
yeah, we're not.
And you gotta pay for
in.
any toys that you buy or comics you buy
It's
while you're
always a great time. Just pray for good weather.
And you can meet Tucker.
And you can get your picture with Tucker. We're actually going to do a little VIP roundup photo shoot at the.
We are.
Absolutely.
Autographs.
Yes. Tucker is out. He's just sitting.
What else? Anything else we should touch on? Hi.
Hi. What else?
What's our theme?
I don't know. Today
like
the
weirdly
theme is
grooming
like
myself.
random vintage. We tried to make everything vintage today.
Yeah, today's theme
There's
is whatever we could find.
There's nothing here newer than like.
Infamous now.
The last show is, according to law enforcement, made it infamous. Yeah, I
There's
guess
nothing
that's true.
here newer than I want to
It's
say
not
like
party till the cops show up.
90 or even. I think we have some kind of real Ghostbusters. Oh, okay. There's some Power Rangers. So like 93,
Rangers.
94 is going to be the
Power
the
Rangers
most modern we
probably
have
the
here.
most modern here.
I almost started the stream late because I had my nose in the vintage Kenner stuff.
Last show, according to law enforcement, made it infamous. Well, we have so many people here, the road gets blocked up. We did have a police chief from a different city smooth that over for us. The cops did show up and like, what is going on here? That's how big it was.
Yeah, he
that wasn't even It's a Toy Show. That was just our grand reopening.
It's not a party till the cops show up.
Well, we called it like grand reopening and It's a Toy Show. We normally have a Memorial Day weekend, the Saturday Memorial Day. Obviously, COVID didn't.
Shh, here they come.
They heard us mention that.
We'll talk about them. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times.
Obviously, from 2020, the show didn't happen because COVID, and then 2021, the store was still closed. So we didn't want to have like a thing, so we didn't do a thing. But we ended up, during our reopening in September, we did have like a combo. Tara just made a great point. We can talk about our Peg Warmers episode.
Oh, the newest one was
It was
ponies.
all about My Little Pony, and specifically some of the cool stuff from my personal
Mail-aways.
collection.
Please go check out Peg Warmers on YouTube. First of all, like and subscribe to our YouTube, Farpoint Toys.
You know, we have a YouTube.
Wait, YouTube?
We have 715 subscribers.
Ooh. But we do a show called Peg Warmers with a friend of ours, Kevin, who has a great show, and you know, they edit it and all that. We don't have time to really edit episodes and stuff, although we are working on some of our movie reviews. But we just talked about My Little Pony on Peg Warmers. Tell Snickers not to go to the family's wedding. Mallory wants us to tell her husband not to go to his family's wedding so he can come to It's a Toy Show.
I mean,
bring the wedding to the toy show.
Or, I mean, just go to the next wedding, because, you know, people get married and remarried all the time. Just
wait for the second wedding.
You just go to the next one. Like, you don't need to even be bothered.
Did they come to yours?
Well, our wedding was in
I don't mean yours,
England.
I mean theirs. Like the person that...
You gotta ask
We looked at
Mallory
each other
that.
confused, like, wait, wasn't our wedding in England? I don't remember, actually.
Not that many people...
Why are we both out of it today?
Tired. It was a long
It's the
day.
weather.
We're you know, a lot going on. We have a Star Wars collection.
Not so you guys think this Star Wars stuff is cool?
We went and looked at a collection earlier this week that is just one of those collections that's just like, wow. Hundreds of carded figures, boxed
Vintage.
vehicles.
This is all vintage 70s and early 80s.
Lots of Star Wars. And we have been on a let's get the money together to buy this collection. We've been on a...
You're saying we, but it's really just been you.
Me have been on a... well, Penelope's doing other things.
Turning over the virtual couch
packing and
cushions.
shipping. So anyway, we've just been hustling our asses off for the past week trying to get that together.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be so immense. First of all, I mean, we're getting it. It's happening.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
Oh, it's happening. We shook hands.
It's I don't even have an adjective.
Huge, humongous, legendary.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Any of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to sell some Star Wars here to buy some more Star Wars.
Dave would rather spend money on toys over wedding gifts. I
hear that.
Same. Or, I mean, you could just get them toys for the wedding.
Did we get any toys as wedding gifts?
What
did we have to? What did you bring me today?
Excuse me?
Wedding gifts? I don't even remember.
What?
I don't even remember.
What did we get as wedding gifts?
I said, what did you bring me today? I was quoting a movie.
On this day of my daughter's wedding?
JR said it's galactic. I love that.
It's galactic. We got 2 Darth Vader toasters. Someone handmade us a unfinished Stonehenge quilt. For those of you that don't know, we got married inside of Stonehenge over in England.
Oh, we're getting all this now.
What else did we get?
I think I didn't get you anything. I think I spent all my money on the ticket to get there.
Money? We got money. People give us money because that's a thing.
We had, listen, our wedding was a destination wedding, so it was a very small group of the closest of the close that came to it.
And people that already live in England.
and friends of ours that already live in England.
Hey, they were fun.
Yeah.
But our reception was the gift. People coming, and Paul Brown paid for our reception.
Paul Brown paying out of pocket for our entire wedding
reception. And then
reception.
our friends all coming and partying with us at the reception.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get enough about you, Dad.
What about you, Dad?
What have you brought me today?
You keep saying that. I don't. Go. You want to start with Star Wars?
I'm quoting the.
It's Godfather, right?
No.
On this day of my daughter's wedding.
That's a completely different. I will be talking like this on on the day of your daughter's wedding.
Justin, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah.
You talk like that all the time.
I do not.
You know what his secret is, folks? It's not that he's always angry. It's that he's always talking like a Goomba.
He's always Italian.
Ay, God's gabagool.
I said, what have you brought me today? Show me what you've brought me.
I don't.
What do I always say? What do I always say about her? It starts with a B.
Oh.
What do I always call her?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, trash.
It doesn't even start with a B.
Have you just been standing there waiting to call her trash? I get it.
Booze hound. All right. Let's start with some Star Wars.
Yeah, you want to do camera... Let's blow out the camera 3, and then we'll just put some more stuff on camera 3.
All right, you got prices for these bad boys?
I sure do.
So the way this works for anybody new...
Yeah, it's been scrolling down below here. Like, if you haven't seen, like, all these words down here, there's words.
The way this works is you will see the item. We'll either hold it up or it'll go one of our 3 cameras.
Yeah, we have 3.
And we'll talk about it. We'll name it. We'll talk if there's any issues. We'll say if it's complete. And then we'll say a price. The first person after we say the price...
Not before.
...to type and hit enter... claim, for instance, we're going to do Bosk. To claim Bosk. Give me Bosk. I want Bosk. Bosk. Me. Something, whatever. We got to know you're claiming it, and we got to know the item.
You have to say Bosk.
The first person on the stream next to my beautiful wife, you can
can't
see the
miss
stream.
the comments right down here.
In the comments.
They are in numerical order as you scroll up.
To comment that, we'll get it. You'll hear a bell. Here's the bell. You'll hear that. You'll hear Selena say the name of the person who claimed it. That person wins the item. That's it. All prices we say include free shipping. That doesn't mean...
In the United States.
In the United States. That doesn't mean if you come here to pick it up, it's going to be less.
That just means we're not losing money on shipping.
That just means we're not losing money on shipping.
I like that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's start with Bosk and let's break the ice.
Go on the right camera here.
Camera 3.
All right. So there's 2 Bosks. Let's start with the first one.
They're both complete.
Yeah, they're both complete.
They're both complete. We have 2 of them, and they are $22 each.
So the first 2 people that claim Bosk get a Bosk. Complete with his original, non-repro, 1980 Kenner weapon. What, Selena?
Tilted a little.
She wants you to straighten it. She's upset by how not straight they are.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, it makes me seasick.
Okay. Bosk is $22. He is complete with his gun. Which gun is that? I'm quizzing myself.
He has his own gun.
I'm learning things all about...
Bosk has his own gun, and that's what Bosk's gun look like. He is a bounty hunter. Nobody wants Bosk, that's fine. Bosk can stay in the store. I don't mind.
2 slightly different shades, or is that just the way the lights are?
It's just, they made so many
they are.
in different places.
One of them is a little greener than the other.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of the beast.
It's just the nature of the mold.
Slight variations. I was just interested.
Next is going to be Skiff Guard Lando.
I love his helmet.
Lando in Skiff Guard costume.
Did you know that character actually has a name when he's dressed up like
this?
They
renamed everything.
I can't remember it now. I'm putting myself on the spot stupidly.
Jimmy Kimmel.
They did. It's like Timo, Tijo...
I just pretend all that didn't happen.
He's $20 if anybody wants him. And again,
Faggio.
His name is not Kivas Faggio. He is $20 if anyone would like a complete vintage 70s/80s Skiff Guard.
That would be 1983.
Lando.
He has his helmet and his vibro axe.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite helmets in Star Wars. Next is Squid Face.
Squid
Very
Head.
creative name.
Squid Head.
Squid Head.
Squid Head.
He's got the correct gray blaster.
Is that a Bespin blaster?
Yes. Gray.
I'm learning. See, I've learned all these things.
He also has his cloak, his cloth.
He has
thing. He has 2 pieces of soft goods clothing.
Yes, he has his skirt, his belt, and his cloak, and his
complete.
gun.
100% complete.
He is $30 because he has so many parts. He has so many parts. He has all that stuff. He's got literally a belt,
Go
a skirt.
find one.
He reminds me of a... Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Hey, Alicia.
He reminds me of a Mind Flayer.
One of our VIPs. He absolutely does, Selena.
Bespin Guard. This is the Caucasian version, I want to say.
He's
version 1.
Version A, they call that officially.
He's got the correct Bespin blaster. How's his paint?
He's the long mustache version, too.
Yeah, there's 2 different...
Yeah, his paint is good. He has the longer mustache. He's pretty nice. Holding it up to the camera doesn't work because it's.
I was
focused.
looking. I wasn't carrying it with the camera.
Okay. Bespin Guard is $20. $20 on the Bespin Guard.
All right. Another of the. Oh, there's two of them.
We've got 2 Dengars.
2 more bounty hunters. Dengar, 1981, I think I want to say. Empire Strikes Back.
He has his rifle, which is a specific type of fancy rifle there. He has $18.
$18.
And we have 2 of him, if anyone's into it.
Vintage.
Looks like one of them has some paint wear on the legs that the other one doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the other one probably has got a little something on the back. They're both in similar condition.
It's a trap.
It is an Admiral Ackbar. Admiral Ackbar has his little staff thing, baton, whirling,
I need that.
His baton.
He is $18. Ackbar is $18 with his baton.
His baton is probably $15 by itself.
It is.
This is a good one because his little. What's up, Dan? His,
VIPs in the house. Hello, guys.
21B Medical Droid. He not only has the microphone thing plugged into his face, but he has his little scepter. If you see it there, that little silver scepter.
So it's some sort of scanning thing.
Yeah, it's a very hard piece.
He is $26.
Yep. Because the scepter is probably $15.
I remember the day I lost that scepter.
Do you really?
My childhood one. Yeah, I was so mad.
And go try finding it.
Yeah.
The fact that the weapons for these guys survived is crazy. 3, count them.
Yeah, not
3
one, not 2.
Chewbaccas.
We have
with
3 Chewbaccas.
Bowcasters. Any of those bowcasters light blue, like see-through?
No.
Okay.
They're all.
You know why?
They're all blue-black, and I would call none of them particularly translucent.
All right. The translucent one is from the early bird.
Oh, that's nice to know. Now, is it a lighter shade of blue?
It's almost see-through blue. It's like
It's very translucent.
very translucent.
No, none of these are what I would consider particularly translucent.
Chewbacca's bowcaster is one of the few of mine that survived.
Or it's greenish translucent. It's completely different than these.
Chewy is $20.
All right, we got 3 of them.
We got 3 of them.
And since these are flying off the shelf so fast, the first 3 people, and then there is Bespin Han Solo.
Bespin Han.
This is right before he gets. This is I know.
Yeah, this is I know Han.
I know Han Solo.
$20 on I know Han.
With his correct Bespin blaster. We have our first claim of the day.
Yep.
That's Dave Corson.
Yep.
What's up, Dave? Your buddy George was here today. We actually talked about you guys, the Soren and the Scratchin'.
Give him the one next to Bespin Han.
The Eagle fan, Dave Soren. He is Soren, the Eagle fan. He is not Scratchin'. Scratchin' is the evil chicken, George. They have a fantastic YouTube channel. Well, Dave has a YouTube channel, and George is partner. They partnered up when they do reaction videos. But Dave also does other stuff, not with George. Like the Eagle fan does
the
things
Eagle
as
fan
well.
has his own life outside of George.
Please, as we talked about YouTube earlier, check it out. Next we have a Jawa with no gun, but he has the correct
he's got a
soft goods, which is tough.
He's $25.
$25 with a gun. He's like $60.
That's
the gun is so hard.
Crazy. Hello, Kevin. It's nice to see you guys.
Hey, Kevin.
And then last but not least, we do have a complete because he doesn't come with anything.
C-3PO. Mr. Goldenrod. He's nice and tight too. Usually C-3PO is very loose.
Mine is ridiculous.
Yeah, loose wise.
Yeah.
Look at this one. No flop.
Yeah, mine flops like into a full sitting position.
No
back
flop. That's tough right there.
That is $25
for C-3PO. Just because of condition, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Here's
Mark has a question.
Soft goods is first release. So he originally came with the vinyl cape.
Yeah.
So that would
be... and then soft goods is all the rest until Power of the Force, where it was a molded cape. Kenner never did a molded cape. Not until 90, whenever
Selena,
Power of the Force came out.
Okay. I read that they. Hang on, let me fix my cameras here. Okay, I read that they.
Kevin, yeah, that's the first. That's first.
Justin, double check.
C-3PO.
Just double, quadruple.
Yeah, non-removable limbs. Because then if he wouldn't be complete with the removable limbs, because he needs the backpack.
Yeah, I was just making sure I didn't screw up.
Yeah, Kevin, that's first release.
So yesterday I spent all day with loose and complete Star Wars. We all have our niches here at Farpoint. We all have our things that we're really into. And I know enough about Star Wars to be dangerous, but I don't know all the minutiae like Justin does.
You want to answer JR?
Who came with the carrying net for the back? 3PO. 3PO.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the.
3PO came with the net for the back. 3PO.
Oh, look, and he even spelled 3PO correctly. That's something else we learned today. So I spent all day yesterday with Star Wars weapons, accessories, and figures just to learn a little bit more about some of the minutia. Like, there's some weapons that are so obvious. Like, the Jawa's gun is very specific. Chewie's bowcaster is very specific. You know, the scepters and the batons are very specific. But some of these guns come with 3 or 4 or 5 different
Han's
figures.
blaster.
And they have different
the
colors.
Bespin blaster, the Stormtrooper blaster.
And they come in different colors, and different figures came with different colors, or different years came with different colors, and different figures, and all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So I learned a lot. Hopefully I retained some of it. But I feel like I learned, like I now know a Bespin blaster from a Han gun. Like now, like I kind of have that in my head. Mm-hmm. You know, I've just learned a little bit more.
Which is funny because Bespin Han comes with a Bespin blaster, not a Han gun.
Which is weird. It is weird.
Yeah.
I wonder why they did that.
I don't know.
Probably just
cheap.
Ease of use. They already had 3,000 blasters.
Yeah. Those Bespin blasters came with a lot.
Yeah,
All right, so we did completes.
Yeah, we did all the completes.
Not blowing them out.
No, we
They're
sold
complete
one.
Star Wars
so,
figures.
do you want to just throw them in a bag? Like,
Yeah.
just in their own bag?
Yep.
I'll give you a gallon baggie for them. Or maybe I won't give you a gallon baggie for them.
We have a bunch of loose incomplete figures, which are going to be way more reasonable.
You know.
While we're up here, we have. I didn't look any of these prices up.
Okay, cool.
We have the first Lord Zedd, complete with his Z staff.
Zedd's dead.
Because he really knows, what's it called? Marketing. When
Supposed to look at him?
yeah, sure.
Okay, the camera too.
You know, he knows his niche audience. Lord Zedd, complete. I don't know. $12?
I mean, do we have any here in the store?
$12, yeah, I'm sure.
All right, that sounds good.
I like his coloring.
Zedd, and this is the tall one?
It's,
Or do
yeah,
we have
the
different ones?
8-inch evil space alien.
8-inch evil space alien Zedd. And we have 2 of him?
Right side Zedd.
Yes, we have 2 of them. Wow.
Okay. Dan, your prices are responsible. Thank you. Just not collecting much Star Wars anymore. Dan,
it's fine.
I get it. Right said Zedd. I like that, Keith. Dan, you know, we always say this. Come for the toys and stay for the conversation.
Yeah.
We're totally fine sticking these in the store instead. They'll be more expensive in the store, probably a little bit.
By a couple bucks.
You know, by a couple bucks.
Because the store doesn't have to be reasonable. Yeah, you know, we have to be reasonable.
The store doesn't have to be
But whenever
reasonable.
we do something on Bartertown, it's usually a couple bucks less than the store. And the store is typically a few bucks less than eBay.
Yeah, but
Typically, unless it's a go find one, folks, and you can help us out with that.
Yeah.
Because
But no,
say something
we
like
are
that.
Dan. We're more than happy to have you for conversation, whether you want to buy Star Wars or not. We've got a few things here that aren't Star Wars, so let's just.
Alicia said she's here for the conversation until the twins wake her up. Are you asleep for the conversation?
Oh,
Yeah.
we got both.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Yeah, neither are complete though, and you
Yeah.
can't use parts from one to complete the other.
know.
They're a little bit different color.
yeah.
Sucks. Here,
Wow.
these are going in the store.
I kind of regret not getting into the 12
Regret.
Star Wars back in the day.
All right, we have. Let's start with the $10 figures.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I'll lay them out. You talk to folks.
You'll.
All right, here's your
lay them
here's
out.
your here's your discounted deals
So
of the days. my
JR
friends.
has been going through and inventorying his Motu collection, replacing broken and missing parts. Different versions of the same figure playsets were different and sometimes different sizes. For example, the trapdoor for Snake Mountain comes in 2 sizes. Ask me how I know. JR, you know because you probably either have 2, or because you went to complete yours and bought one and realized it didn't quite fit. I'm noticing that it's funny. We just talked about this on the My Little Pony Peg Warmers episode that we did. I have some ponies now. I don't really do variants. I'm not that kind of collector, but I do have a few that are different, just because they're so the molds, the sculpts, not even the paint jobs, the hair, totally different, but it's supposed to be the same exact pony. Just because, just like Star Wars, it came from Hong Kong instead of Taiwan, or vice versa. You know, someone was having a bad day and the eyeball's up here instead of down here.
Look how pretty this is. Go to camera 3.
Camera 3. Hold your call. Very important to us. There we go. Whoa.
Look how pretty that is.
Giving me headache.
Mike, finally got the store a week ago. It's an awesome place. We'll be back. Thank you, Mike. We've had a lot of people who it's been their first time at the store.
Listen, I'm excited for that.
Me too. I love it because it's
Yeah.
always positive responses.
Yeah.
And, well, that they tell us. They, you know, who goes.
As soon as they leave, they're like, that place, nothing's for sale. It's all
they
this
got
museum.
a museum. They tell me to come and watch their live thing. All right, $10 each. You can't claim it till I say it. So first, we're gonna do Emperor's Royal Guard. Doesn't have his staff, but he's in good shape with the cloak. $10. You got to say who you're claiming, guys. 2-1B, no staff, but he's in good shape with his microphone. $10. 2 hammerheads. $10.
Not one hammerhead. 2 hammerheads.
They retconned him a name too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Nadao Nawang.
Yeah.
Nadao.
3 Greedos.
Oh,
$10.
Their horns are in good shape.
Greedo.
One of my horns broke off.
Oh. 2 Walrus Face. Man. Walrus Man.
I couldn't remember his
$10.
name. His name is Ponda Baba.
Oh, look at the paint on the one Walrus Man.
3 IG-88.
Justin, you got to stop
paint.
when she rings the bell.
Oh, sorry.
Brian Donahue claiming the world.
Brian.
Got him.
Oh, I'm gonna give Brian a gallon bag just in case.
2 Bespin.
Sorry, I gotta stop you again. Kevin Grant claiming IG-88.
Thank you, Kevin. I'll give you the one with the straightest legs.
The trio of Greedos.
2 Bespin Dagobah Fatigue Loops. $10.
Yeah, Mike, that's what I was getting at.
Let me look at those. Is that? I thought that was just the white paint. Mike, is that an official variant, or is that just the white paint turn? Because the white plastic on Stormtroopers turns pinkish on the legs and stuff.
Brian's claiming Luke. I'm going to assume that is meant best for me. It's
Yes.
the only Luke
Yep.
I've seen, and it starts with a B. Autocorrected.
Endor Leia. She has her poncho. That's it. $10.
All right, we're getting
And did we do Bosk?
We did not do Bosk.
Single Bosk, no gun, $10.
Bespin Luke.
Yep. Mike, I'm going to look it up. If it's a variant, I'm going to keep it and put it in the museum. Chic Geek, what's up? Hi, Chic Geek.
You're trying to hand me stuff and I'm just not ready. Oh, there's a giant hole in the
I
bottom of this
missed
bag.
one. I almost missed it.
That's hilarious.
Scott Smith claiming Bosk 10.
Thank you, Scott. Reaching in.
Sorry, I had to give Brian a new bag. There was a giant hole in the bottom of the one that I got him. Mr. Donahue. All right.
And, toss Endor Leia in Brian's bag.
Okay,
Do we need to pause?
We're going to pause for a second.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
All
like
right,
just
then-
I'll get filter fish
All
over
right, let me
here.
scroll back.
Bespin Luke.
And Endor Leia for Brian.
I just wanted the Bespin Luke to start.
Sure, we'll take it slow for you.
Yeah, Endor Leia, because they're not on my list in the same order you're putting them out. Endor Leia, she's got her poncho, right?
She does.
Yep.
Okay, that's important. All right.
Why is
Endor.
Bosk the only one of its species to be shown with long arms and show? Maybe this Bosk had some issues as a child. We don't make fun of alopecia here, Mark. If somebody has some sort of physical ailment, as Bosk might have with his arms.
We got a claim on Luke from Mark Recaro.
I knew the Luke's would go. Thank you, Mark.
All right. Any?
Yeah, Bosk was
Bosk
Scott
goes
Smith.
to Scott Smith.
Okay. Once all these folks have bags, it'll be a little easier for me. Bosk, Scott, Smith. Thank you, Scott.
Bear with us here, folks.
Do we have an IG?
We do. Yep, we have 2 more.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure Brian gets the
All right.
next best
Scott
one.
Smith needs a Bosk. Right here.
Boom.
IG goes
Thank
to
you,
Brian.
Scott.
Okay. Who's next?
I can't wait to talk about that today.
Um,
Keep your bounty hunters out my boy. Wait.
Oh,
Keep your bounty hunter's name out your
keep my
fucking
bounty hunters
mouth.
out of your wife.
Just so you guys know, this is a PG-13 stream. We do talk about
Okay.
adult content.
The Mark Acaro had a claim. What was that for?
Luke?
Is that a Bespin Luke?
Yep.
Bespin Luke. Mark.
Man. So anybody watch the Oscars? Did anybody view that? The Oscars the other night? We were watching it live. And at first we thought it was fake. And then when the Oscars started like blocking the bleep and it went to like
They bleeped.
you know
Yeah.
Who is with the Luke?
Brian Donahue, IG-88. That's the last claim I got.
Sandy, you're scrolling the wrong way. Can you scroll up a little bit from there?
Hold on. Okay.
There you go. All right,
Got
claim
Mark
Luke. We got.
So we're checking the
Claim. All right, IG-88 is for.
Scott.
We've got
Did you
Brian.
get Brian's beeping Luke?
they're on earlier I think he claimed
it
the
was from
Luke.
earlier.
Yes.
Going back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're all caught up. You can do another flurry.
So we went through everything. Did you find an incident anywhere it's even on the weather reports?
It is. It's ridiculous.
Some thought it was fake, but I really don't. I thought it was the potential was there. until he went up and made his speech, his fake ass, blaming everybody but himself speech. I really, really, really liked Will Smith before this. I still like his movies, but you lose a little respect for somebody who can't control themselves, especially in a situation like that.
But at the same time, I do appreciate that he was sticking up for his wife, if that's what was happening, and it wasn't just like a show
You don't
thing.
think she could have stuck up for herself, though? Would you be embarrassed if I did that? As a husband and wife.
So, we've been in a similar situation.
At the Oscars?
So, no, not at the Oscars. Listen, we weren't in front of 1 million people watching on television, but this is the part where you come for the toys and stay for the conversation. So, Justin is in a band, and one night his band is playing a show, and now when he's representing his band, so he wants to always, just like in the store, he wants to project a positive vibe so that people appreciate his band and they're not assholes. Well, there was a guy at this show who was Justin didn't realize how shitty he was being to me.
It wasn't landing. You know how Will was laughing?
Yeah.
Because he didn't realize, really?
Yeah.
Until Jada was like, execute Order 66.
There was a guy at this show who was being a little bit of an asshole to me. And Justin didn't really realize how much of an asshole he was being. And he kind of laughed when the guy said something crappy. Justin didn't realize that it was like the 5th crappy thing the guy had said and that I wanted to slap him. So after that, I was like, Justin, what the hell? You're my husband. Why the hell didn't you stick up for me? This weird guy was being creepy.
And I was like, I didn't realize, and I'm, what am I going to do? Punch a guy who paid to come to one of our shows?
And that's another thing. Like, even if he had, and it might have been partly he didn't realize, but partly he didn't want to be that guy.
Abhor violence in any form.
I don't know if I believe you when you say that. You don't really sound
violence
like...
violence objects, not so much. But
So, at any rate, that always kind of... I gotta be honest, it rubbed me a little the wrong way, but I just kind of let it go. Well, maybe 6 months later, we were in a different situation.
This is actually a perfect analogy for what happened with Will Smith, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Go ahead.
So we are at a concert.
Because we know you don't come here for toys. You come here to talk, so we can talk about current events.
So we're at a different concert. This was not one of Justin's shows. We were actually going to see one of my favorite bands. It was a Typo Negative concert. And we're there. Now this is before really the age of cell phone cameras. I think some people had them at the time.
It was still flip phones.
It was still flip phones.
So you could still take a picture of someone, but you couldn't stream live and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I have my phone out for some reason. I was texting someone or something at this show and not even thinking anything of it. And I put it back in my bag, like no big deal. Well, maybe 5 minutes later, a guy comes and stands right in front of me. Now, I'm 5'2", and I can't see anything anymore because this man has come and stood directly in front of me. And he stood there with his arms folded like, I'm going to be a badass and stand in front of this lady. And I'm like, why is this dude standing here?
And I noticed it.
So I tap him on the shoulder, and he turns around and looks at me and kind of gives me a stink eye.
No. I think there's one other thing. I think you stepped over to the side.
Oh, well,
and he stepped in front of you again.
Yeah, I don't remember if I asked him to move first or if I moved and he got in front of me again. I don't know what happened in what order.
Yep.
But at one point I tapped him on the shoulder and asked him to move, and he just stood there. So I moved to the left, and then he stood in front of me again. Like, intentionally took a step in front of me. And it really rubbed me the wrong way. And after he stood in front of me, Justin punched him in the back of the head.
So
this is a long time ago.
In my head, I'm watching this guy do this, and the point where she tapped him and said, "Hey, can you move over?" and he just looked at her like she was a complete piece of garbage and turned around and stayed right there. I remembered how much shit I got for not sticking up for my show, and I was also very mad that he was being so disrespectful. And I realized that he didn't even see me or know it was me, and I was like, if that was me, he probably wouldn't have acted that way. So in my head I didn't do it, but my hand took control, and
maybe that's what happened to Will Smith. Justin, maybe his hand just
over Penelope's shoulder. I kind of just a little tap in the back of his head, and he fell forward into the crowd.
The guy
he kind of tumbled into the crowd.
The guy fell apart. Have you ever seen an old piece of pottery fall over and shatter? That's what happened to this guy.
Well, as he's falling apart and shattering, I see on the back of his shirt,
in big letters, it says Security.
He was a security guy at the Trocadero.
Yeah. It turns out he was security.
He probably thought she was trying to video the concert.
Yeah, we're still not 100% sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I knocked the security guard out.
You didn't knock him out.
Well, he went down. So he got up and I saw it and I was like, oh no. And he turned around and looked at me and ran.
He ran.
And I said, Penelope, they're coming.
And I was like, yeah, they're coming.
So I handed you my jacket, didn't I?
No, your jacket was laying on the floor behind you.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there were 3 guys hanging off of my husband. Isn't there a scene in Princess Bride?
He went and got the big guys.
He did.
And
have you seen
from right behind me, yoked me up.
Somebody put him in a
around
chokehold.
my neck.
Yeah.
Other one grabbed my arm. There was nothing I could do. I was just like yoked.
There's nothing
from
you
behind.
could do, but they were trying to tackle him and get him to go prone on the ground.
And I knew if I fell on the ground, they were probably going to like kick
Beat the
me
shit out
and
of
beat
him.
the shit out of me.
So
I
he did
wouldn't
not let them.
throw me down.
Nothing
No matter what they tried,
It was
they
amazing.
couldn't get me on the ground. So they basically just
You
forcibly
walked them out.
ran me
Yeah.
out
so
the front
like he's
door.
walking like this with these guys hanging
while
off of
wearing
him.
them.
So back to Will Smith.
No, there's more to the story I want to finish. The guy on your back was trying to punch you in the head, but I grabbed his arm so he couldn't.
Oh, you were swinging off of it.
So then I'm hanging off of him, and he's hanging
All right,
off of
enough
you.
about fighting at the Trocadero.
Yeah.
But Will Smith,
It was the best night.
this is not the first thing that Jada and Will Smith have been through. They live a very public life, and if you watch some of the interviews before where maybe they were separated or whatever, but she had some entanglements, they call it, with one of her kids' friends. And
That's a little weird.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and Will, they
That's
talk
a
about
weird.
it. They had this show, she had the Red Table. Go watch it. And she's talking about it to Will at it, and you could see Will is devastated. He's crying. He's broken. And I think that and then the internet took over after that, making all the jokes about an emasculated Will Smith.
I mean,
So I think that Chris Rock, like the security guard at the Trocadero, caught the brunt for much more than just the joke. I think that's what happened. And if Chris Rock was The Rock, Will Smith wouldn't have went up to that stage and did any kind of slapping.
No, I mean, I wouldn't have walked up there and tried to slap somebody. It's bigger than me.
So on that note, after Farpoint fairy tales and stories...
I'm not convinced it was a slap, though. I slowed it down and watched it frame by frame on YouTube, and I think his hand was at least partly closed until it
Mark, he
passed
was.
Chris Rock's face.
It was a ticking time bomb.
She crushed him in that interview.
Totally,
now,
Mike.
I can't speak to their relationship. If they have some sort of open marriage, that's their business.
Listen, it might be open to her, but in his head, maybe it's not that open.
Yeah.
You know, he's...
I don't know. I can't...
Listen, when he was coming back after smacking, she didn't say, Will, no, Will, stop. She let his ass go right up there. Or, Will, I can take care of myself.
But what does that mean? Is she going to slap Chris Rock?
No, but she could be like, she could have been all class and just,
class and let someone make fun of her medical condition
and
on national television.
And then afterward, say, I have a medical condition. I don't think that was funny at all.
When?
Could she really have stopped him? Like, if right now you got up and charged toward the front door,
if I was at the Academy Awards,
yeah,
probably, yeah. If she said, don't do it, I would have probably
If you got up to slap Chris Rock and I said stop, you wouldn't have stopped. If you wanted to slap him, you would not have
Dan, I
stopped.
feel the same way. I lost respect too.
I
think that she likes that, though. I want to get into a little bit of what maybe... dude, this is just conjecture. I am not on TMZ. I think... Because she used to hang back in the day with, like, the gangster
Tupac
rappers,
and
and
stuff.
she was super close to Tupac, who definitely would have slapped the motherfucker at the awards. So I feel like she wants Will to be that kind of guy. And Will isn't. Will left West Philadelphia because he was scared, right? Like,
Well, that's on
isn't
TV.
that the story?
That's on TV. I don't. That's on TV. I don't know if it's true. So there's a part of me that appreciates the fact that he stood up for his wife, because Justin, her taking care of herself. What do you do? Does she get up? Does she get up and slap him? Does she say out loud during the ceremony, "Hey, I have a medical condition"?
No, afterward she says, "Wow, that was really disrespectful."
But saying it afterward, 3 million people just saw him make a joke about her medical condition on TV.
You'd be a bigger person. It's called high road.
Yeah, but sometimes the high road is the muddy, dirty, crappy road.
I don't know. I think high road. I don't
know. A little tiny piece of me is like happy that you punched that security guard.
It was very piece of shitty of me.
Yeah,
it was very low rent. Very low rent.
So what were you saying? Pardon me, sir. I'd like some Grey Poupon, and can you also move? Like, there's a...
We pick up and go somewhere else.
We did. We tried, and he got in front of me.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a whole point where
yeah.
I hate that whole alpha male bullshit and all that stuff. the bigger person who uses your mind instead of your fists. You don't always have to talk with these.
I'm talking with these.
You can go somewhere else and take yourself out of that stupid situation because nothing good comes of that situation.
Yes. So Keith just made a great point. Someone dug up an old "The More You Know" skit with Will
Talking
Smith
about
talking
it's
about
beautiful.
violence not
It's,
being the answer.
It's so hypocritical.
Yeah.
It's never okay to attack a stand-up comedian. That's another thing.
It is never okay.
I gotta
It's
tell
never
you,
okay to hit someone.
Chris
I agree
Rock
with that.
is a professional comedian. He's been doing it all his life, and I feel like two things, and then we'll finish. We'll wrap up the whole Chris Rock.
Will we actually
Oscar
sell
thing.
something?
Either he was so stunned because he was when he started to get back into the Oscar
I think
speech.
he was stunned. Yeah.
But I feel like if he really wanted to, he could have took a breath and eviscerated Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. As a professional comedian who's dealt with hecklers before, if he really wanted to, he could have made that room turn. But he didn't, and that was right of him not to do that because it would have turned the Oscars. You think it was a fiasco then?
Dina just made a great point. Jada's not a shrinking violet. Chris would have been talked about as being wrong if Will hadn't done
Totally.
that.
Who said that?
Dina said that. Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith is not a shrinking violet. She's not a quiet little.
No.
She's not a waif.
Not at all. She really.
In
She
that-
told her husband, "I've been banging your kid's fucking friend."
That's 2 F-bombs now.
Oh, sorry. That's how passionate I am about it.
I didn't realize how much the age. Not that an age difference matters really, but I didn't realize that he was like the friend of the son or the daughter.
Violence is never the answer unless you're countering violence to defend yourself. You know what I mean?
It's funny that I'm the one who's condoning violence in the situation, and you're the one who's not condoning violence. It's funny that we're normally the
Brian, I
opposite.
agree. Chris Rock held back, man.
So
in a second, in his brain, he was probably like, "Oh, it's on." No.
There's something. Listen, I understand that she's a grown-ass woman who can take care of herself, and I understand that violence isn't the answer. But in that moment, he was making fun of a woman with a medical condition that has affected her ability to be the person she wants to be. She has to shave her head because of this condition. And for him
I'm not defending the joke.
I just, there's something about him coming to the defense of someone who's being abused in that way that appeals to me.
Why did the defense have to be a physical
maybe
assault?
Maybe physical wasn't the answer. Maybe he could have just yelled at him. Mm-hmm. Maybe he could have said, "Yo, bitch, did you realize my wife has a medical condition?" Which is even more interesting because Chris Rock wrote and directed and starred in this entire documentary about ethnic hairdos because of his daughter.
I don't think that it was a dumb G.I. Jane joke.
It wasn't even a good joke.
I don't think the joke was about her condition. I think it was just about the haircut. I believe in my heart of hearts. I believe in my heart of hearts.
Same. I'm sorry, they're the same.
I believe he didn't know there was a condition causing it. She's beautiful even with the haircut.
Okay, so
you know what I mean?
You're saying she didn't know.
No,
he didn't know.
No, I think she rocks it.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I thought she just. Did you know?
No, I didn't know. But I also didn't know she was bald. Honestly, I didn't even look at her.
If you look, there's no like patches or anything. I mean, like she rocks the hell out of that look. I was like, damn, Jada looks awesome.
So just because someone doesn't look sick doesn't mean they're not sick.
Of course not.
Another thing to think.
Yeah, but as a comedian, you'll never make a joke in your life if you have to.
Yeah, I don't.
What are you going to joke about if you know what I mean?
I don't know. Listen, there's a lot to unpack there. I don't know.
I want to know where Oscar's security was. I mean, how does even another celebrity? How does he just get to barge up onto the stage?
Dude.
So I read. Well, he was right there. I don't know if you realized, but he was right there. I'd actually shared
Chris Rock was like, "Uh-oh," and put his hands behind his head.
Well, a lot of people think it was fake because of that, because he put his hands behind his back.
Well, he thought it was going to be a bit.
He thought he was going to.
Will Smith is a joker. You know, Will Smith is a comedian. Really, he started out as a comedy actor and a rapper. He makes jokes about bald Uncle Phil on the show, so he probably thought Will was going to come up and do some kind of little getting jiggy with it funny thing.
I think he thought.
What is getting jiggy with it? Funny thing.
I think he thought he was going to like. Shout at him
or make a joke.
Pitch him out.
Yeah.
Like I think he thought it was.
But you don't have to get up to do that.
I think he thought it was going to be a verbal altercation.
Yeah, they asked him to leave. Isn't this funny that this show turned into this now?
Well, they didn't really ask him to leave. They suggested to his publicist that it would be a good idea. They didn't like say, "All right, Mr. Smith, you got to go." And Mr. Smith.
You know the biggest thing about it, the biggest problem with the entire thing.
We just went totally off the
biggest
rails.
problem with the entire
That's a good
thing.
point.
That is, if it was anybody but a celebrity, they would have gotten arrested. You know what I mean?
If it was anybody other than a celebrity, and I wonder if it had been not another African American person doing it. I wonder how that.
Oh, I'm not opening that can of worms.
That would have been received
put that
perhaps
back in the
differently.
Yeah, well, it's bad
yeah.
either way. It didn't do. It didn't.
I wonder
work.
if she had gotten up and
I'll
slapped
tell you
him,
one
how
thing.
that would have gone over.
Listen, if you want to get more into it, it emboldened a lot of racists saying, "You see, on the comments on Press of Atlantic City," and I hate that it did that.
I hate the Press of Atlantic City
because
comments.
race had nothing to do with it.
No,
nothing.
absolutely not.
But I feel like it was just a regular person. If an usher walked up and smacked
If an
her,
usher slapped Chris Rock, yeah, it might have been a problem.
it's the level of celebrity. Yeah. So Dean is right. It's the level of celebrity. Anyway, then
do we want to
it
sell anything?
overshadowed everyone's Oscar wins.
It did, yeah.
And his speech was disgusting at the after. When he started doing his speech and talking about protecting everybody, I was like, damn, man, his tears are good. I like his tears, but the shit he's saying is just like, what are you saying?
Two people back to back. Casper still wonders if the whole thing wasn't scripted. The viewership of the show has been dropping for years, and they've been trying to figure out ways to increase it. This certainly worked.
It did.
And then
Everybody's
Brian said that he absolutely ruined Questlove's Oscar win, and that's the worst part.
It is, because especially because it's a Philly boy ruining another Philly boy's Oscar win.
Yeah.
And Questlove's documentary was awesome.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that footage before, and that like Harlem Woodstock. It was all Stevie Wonder. It was killer. I watched it at Tommy's house at band practice one time.
I missed that one.
Is Wayne Brady? All right, let's get back to selling
sell
Star
something,
Wars.
Please. Like, I need to pay the rent this week. Come on.
All right, we let's go back to the camera 3. I got a couple deals here.
What are we doing?
I want to see if there's such a thing as a pink
nothing.
tooth.
Walrus Man?
Yeah.
Oh, look, you had her go to camera 3 for no reason.
Well, here's a deal. You ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Here is camera 3.
Oh,
Here's a set of the Cantina
Cantina gang.
denizens. Right? You got a Cantina gang right here. You don't have them all. There's no Snaggletooth. I think that's the only other one, right? Little Red Snag.
Snag.
Yeah, I think so.
I was going to say Walrus Man.
No, Little Red Snag is the only other one.
Little Red Snag's it.
We were doing 10 apiece on them. I'll do $20 for the 3 of them. That's today's. Wow. That's a deal. Oh, we were talking about the documentary. Nobody's seen that footage. It had never been aired. So how about that? Oh, Mike, thank you. We're keeping Pink Tooth as a variant for ourselves.
The 3 set goes to Brian.
My man. Pots and pans.
My man.
Camera 1.
Brian, I might try to jam this stuff in that box
Jay,
of yours.
are you in Florida now?
It's still here.
Dude, so we're going through a bunch of old Star Wars stuff we had in the warehouse, and I came across a bunch of X-Wings, and I was like, damn, I think Jay moved.
Oh, yeah, hi. We
just talking about him.
We were just talking about Jay.
We shouldn't say that, though.
Well, maybe, maybe not.
You got mentioned earlier, but not specifically.
In the best possible way.
Yeah. Congratulations on retiring, man. Happy for you.
Yes, he's in sunny Florida.
Good
I'm
for
jealous.
you,
I want to be in sunny Florida. Yes, Jay, prices do include shipping anywhere in the United States.
Is the guy on the right the one who loses his arm? No. I think you're thinking of 99.
No. Walrus Face. Yeah, he gets Obi-Wan cuts his arm off.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's
he loses his
Walrus
arm like
Face.
that.
My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Any other deals and steals here?
Nope.
All right.
These are all not sold.
Why are you handing them to me? I'm taking them sold.
We're going to do a lot at the end.
Okay, cool.
Tomorrow.
All right. Here, I can take them and stick them over here if you like.
We can do another run. Let's go down to... We did 10s. Let's do 8s. How's 8s? You guys ready for some $8 figures?
I'm here. I'm ready for it.
I'm going to pile them up. Now, we talk about some current events, like maybe some
We
other...
already talked about the Oscars. We already talked about you punching a security guard.
Oh, stop.
It's not a current event.
It's certainly not current. It's not me anymore.
That might have been 15 years ago. How long ago was that?
I don't know.
Look up that second to last Table Negative show ever. I don't know what to talk about. I'm out of juice. I don't know. What do we got? What's going on?
Grab Tucker.
Tucker's dead asleep. I'm not waking him up.
Pick him up.
He's
He
dead
sleeps all day.
asleep. I am not taking this cute baby. Casper said he took Highway 40 for half of his trip. Casper, it may have been I-40 and not Route 40. They are different roads, and I-40 goes a little more south than 40, which tends to go kind of straight and north. Talk about the toy show. Game Night was fun. I can talk about both of them. Moon Knight. I don't want to spoil Moon Knight for anyone who hasn't seen it, Keith.
It's really good.
But it is really good. If you haven't seen Moon Knight, you should definitely watch it. Oscar Isaac. So it's rare for an actor to be so good that you don't see their other roles when you're kind of looking at them. I don't see Poe Dameron. I don't see the weird guy from what was the name of that movie?
Ex Machina?
Yeah, I don't see any of his other roles. I don't see Apocalypse.
Llewyn Davis?
I don't see Llewyn Davis. I see whatever he's doing.
Duke Leto Atreides?
Dick Leto. He's a great actor, and the fact he's really bringing a lot of gravitas to this role.
All right.
It's really great. Game night was fun. We do game nights now in our group.
Yeah, so you took I-40, Casper. I-40 and Route 66 run parallel to each other.
Yeah, but Route 40
yep.
does not.
Route 40 is like Route 66. I-40 is an interstate, not a route. All right, so anyway, Mark's not feeling the costume, the all-white costume.
I like it. It's cool. I'll have to see a little more of it. I'm not really 100% sure where the costume is coming from. Like,
chemistry.
If he's just a guy, is the costume really there? Because when he wakes up, it's not... I don't want to give anything away. 3
Hoff Hans, $8 each. And you have leg color variants. I don't know what the different variants are. A lot of people collect different variants. One on your right.
Oh, there's like
looks
a greenish...
painted legs as opposed to molded legs. I forget. Kevin loves driving through the Pine Barrens. Kevin, that's all we do all day, every day.
Mike, same. I don't know much about Moon Knight except there's Egypt involved and that he may or may not have a mental disorder. Those are the only things I know.
Incomplete Lando Skiff Guard, $8.
No hat, no.
Incomplete.
Nothing. Yeah.
Endor Han, $8.
We have a claim. Michael Dougherty, one of the Hoff Hans.
Let me pick the nicest one. So
there's thank you.
Perfect example of variants. Look at the faces on those two. Look at the color difference on the middle one and the one on the left. You got pale and you got flesh.
There's one who's like has very rosy cheeks, which I really like.
We have Brian claiming Hoff Han as well.
All right. They're both nice. Here, this one is Mike. Claim first.
Mike?
Yep.
Okay. And Brian?
Yep.
Okay, we have a question and a claim.
All right.
Brian's claiming Endor Han. Have you said him yet?
Yeah, I said Endor Han.
Okay.
Yeah, let me find
I haven't
it on
said
my
the
list.
droid yet, Kevin. I will get to it.
Let me find Endor Han on my list here, because they're not in order.
And did you say the...
All right, guys, don't go ahead of me until I say the name of the character.
Endor Han.
So, Mike, I'm gonna... Oh, you want the... Mike, you want the Skiff Guard Lando. Okay.
Endor Han was for Brian, right?
Yeah.
Okie doke. All right, I've got Brian's bag. Give me Brian's 2 claims. Alrighty, Brian, I got you.
And then Mike wanted Lando.
And
what
that
about the Han that
is
was next to...
I got him.
Okay.
Skiff Lando, and this is for Mike, right?
Yeah.
Mike B.
All right, coming up. Number 3.
Now.
We have 1 Hoff Han left. We have Admiral Ackbar. Just him, $8. Smiling Lando. This
Yes,
is the
he's got
smiling
teeth.
teeth variant.
Wow.
It's the variant.
Big smiley.
He's got teeth.
The regular one doesn't have teeth. I don't know why they added teeth.
It's just white paint apps, and
Yep.
the other ones, there's no white. I mean, the mold is the same. It's just paint app.
X-Wing Luke, $8.
Nice on that one.
Who is this? It's an Imperial Commander or something?
Yes, Imperial Commander.
$8.
We have a claim. Claim on Lando from Michael Pasquale.
Michael, thank you. Michael, have you bought from us before?
I do not recognize your name, Michael. It's awesome. Thank you for joining us. Do me a favor, if you could. Actually, I can't think and write at the same time.
Do us a favor, Michael Pasquale. Message us on Facebook, just because we'll be able to send you an invoice. If we don't message us, it's going to be hard for us to message you. Facebook doesn't let businesses message people out of the blue. You have to message us first.
Yeah, they don't want spam.
That goes to spam filters and stuff.
Okay, do we have just 1 X-Wing Luke?
Only 1 X-Wing Luke.
Okay. Michael was trying for that one, but it looks like Brian got in just ahead of him. Brian Donahue on X-Wing Luke.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
And then we have ringing the bell for Scott Smith claiming Admiral
All
Ackbar.
right, let's do this in a
All right, let me get Michael's.
Michael Pasquale.
Yeah.
And he's got Lando.
Okay. Who's next?
Why is it doing
I
that?
don't know. It doesn't like me trying to scroll.
All right,
Okay.
Lando.
So we got
X-Wing Luke for Brian Donahue.
Donahue.
Mike Pasquale. Is it Pasquale or Pasquale? And are you related to the old Atlantic City police chief?
Scott would like an Ackbar.
Scott Smith, Ackbar.
Let me find him on my list.
Jay, yes, we are selling 12-inch C-3PO. He will be coming up for bids. Not bids, but
Didn't
for
get to
claim.
him yet, but we will shortly.
When I'm done the loose figures. This is a vintage Kenner. And dude, he is as tight
Tight can be.
All right, is that everybody?
So far. It's a
I like doing it in little chunks because my list
what was
is
the
all
last
over the
thing we
place.
did? Okay, camera 3, Imperial Commander, and then we had ATST driver.
ATST. Pasquale.
Pasquale, and no. 3 Hoth Rebel soldiers. People like the Army build those. They're $8. Here's the droid Kevin was asking about. That's Zuckuss. $8. It wasn't really supposed to be Zuckuss. It was supposed to be
It should be Forlom.
Forlom, but
Oh, Justin, there's a robot with words in the. He has one number and then 3 letters.
Yep.
Ryan claiming the Imperial Commander.
Cool. Thank you, Brian. Camera 3.
And hang on. Kevin Grant right behind him claiming the droid Zuck.
Yep.
Kevin loves his robots.
Is the guy in black the one that Vader chokes?
Yeah. No.
I mean, it could be if you want to use.
No,
your
I think he was great. I
imagination.
think that was Veers. I don't know. They didn't make They didn't make that figure specifically. Not in the Kenner. They did it eventually in Hasbro. Next is the Emperor.
I'm still on the wrong camera, but give me a second. We have a claim. Michael Dougherty claiming a Hoth Rebel soldier.
All right, I'm gonna give you the nicest one since you got first pick.
Quite a hot one, but a Hoth one.
All right, what do you need first?
I'm just trying to find them on my list. I need to write it down so I don't screw up. Do we have any Rebel commanders out here?
No.
Okay.
We don't have a second Zuckuss, do we?
No.
We had a couple of shots at him.
Nope.
Okay.
And that was the Rebel soldier was for Mike, right?
Michael Dougherty, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, start handing me whatever you've
For
got
love
there.
of money.
Okay, we ready to go back to camera 3 yet?
All right.
No, we're
That's
not.
the Imperial Commander.
This is the Imperial Commander, which was for.
Brian's
I lost
Donahue.
it on my list already. Brian. Brian has a big bag. Hold on. Got a lot of bags here. Okay.
Next, I think, is Kevin Grant. It's Zuckuss.
Okay. If we didn't have multiples of these figures, it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but I just want to make sure that they're like in the right place.
And then who claimed the Imperial soldier? Was it
That was
Pasquale?
Mike. Nope, that was Mike.
No, it was Michael Dougherty claiming
Oh,
the Hoth
Dougherty,
Rebel
okay.
soldier.
Is it Dougherty or Dougherty, Mike?
I have any 12 back of my own card? Yeah, not in this stream. We don't.
I apologize if I'm slaughtering your pronunciations. Feel free to correct me.
Is that everybody?
Jay, did
Are
you
we
find
good?
you got a shop down by you? You know, is there anybody doing what we do near you? All right, camera 3 real quick.
Everyone?
Got the Emperor, $8. A-Wing, no. B-Wing pilot. A-Wing pilot's way more expensive.
Yeah.
B-Wing pilot, Dougherty.
Okay, sorry.
B-Wing pilot is $8, and then Prune Face is $8.
I love Prune Face.
Jay, open your own.
Okay, we have a claim. Whoa, we got a little flurry. Okay, so we have a claim. Michael Pasquale claiming the
You can
wing
go back
pilot.
to A.
The
All right,
B-Wing
bait one,
pilot?
camera 1.
Okay. Brian just missed out on the pilot to Michael, and Dougherty would like the Emperor.
Jay's laughing. I said, "Open your own store."
Emperor Mike. Okay, all right. So I got a Dougherty,
What did Dougherty get?
Emperor,
The Emperor.
and I got a Pasquale, B-wing pilot.
Prune Face was an Imperial informant. Wow, how about that?
All right. Anybody else?
There's no one else.
Is there no one else?
If you didn't hear us acknowledge your claim, please feel free to correct
I
me.
like the little flurry. Like there's no activity and then there's a flurry. I like
Real
that.
quick, I'm going to camera 3 this, and you guys tell me these are 8 apiece if anybody wants them. Oops.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Justin, it looks like the camera has moved. Yes, there you go. Thank you.
If anybody wants them, Prune Face, Hoff Han, 2 Rebel Soldiers, Hoff Rebel Soldiers, and an ATST driver. $8 if anybody wants them. Each, not for the lot. If not, they will get pulled, and that is fine. Oh. And now we're going to come to $5 figures. Kind of like $5 football. Where can you buy a vintage... Go ahead, go to camera 1. Where can you buy a vintage Star Wars action figure for $5? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
Ooh.
These figures are all 40 years old.
Justin, grab Prune Face out of there. Selena's rummaging in her bag so she doesn't realize.
Sorry, I'm rummaging. Wait a minute, give me a second. Free up a hand, and I will ring the bell.
All right, Mike.
You can put these with the unsolds.
I will.
Prune Face.
Prune me.
Brian, I think he means ATST.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking it as.
Is that in the bag I just threw?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
1978. That's when the figure started. Yeah. So, I mean, some of these Empire Strikes Back was 80, 81, and then Return of Jedi was 83.
ATST.
Christmas of '79 is when I got most of my figures, I think.
Who's ready for the $5 round?
79 or 88,
Oh my God! Really?
Really what?
There's some original 12 in this.
You are the one who put them in the piles.
Man, what was I thinking?
I don't know what you were thinking, which is why 6 times I asked, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?"
I guess.
All right. Listen, I just work here sometimes. Like, I'm not always in charge of everything.
I'll make some money.
So, Kevin, it's actually interesting. I know the answer to this only because yesterday I learned a lot about Star Wars I didn't already know. Most of the MSRPs on the original run of characters was $1.99, and that would give or take a little bit here and there. By the time the line ended, they were closer to $3. $2.99 was most of the figures. So they varied in price between $2 and $3 for most of the run. You are just... Yeah, man. I said, "Are you sure these are only $5?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Uh-huh. Are you sure? Are you positive?" It's the hands on him that I was really concerned with. They're not good.
Well, the face coloring.
Alex has suggested you 66 him.
It's hard to 66 him now. It's just, how do I 66 you when there's 2 of us?
Yeah, you know 66. It's 50-50 now, baby.
Secure
All right,
vote.
camera 3.
Tucker's vote. All right, these are all 5s.
5s. Bespin Leia. 5 each. I wonder if there's any neck colors here. Yoink.
I hate it when he does this.
Yeah, he does this a lot.
It just makes me nuts.
Oh, we got neck variants.
Yeah, there's a green neck.
Yeah, painted neck and non-painted neck. All right, back. $5 each. Bespin Leia. Gotta say Bespin Leia. Hoff Commander.
We have Brian claiming the beeping. I love it.
I'm gonna give you the
Bespin
best
Leia.
one, Brian. I don't know which one's tougher.
The second Bespin Leia goes to Dougherty.
All right, this one's Brian.
Okay, Brian.
You got me staring at
All right, 2 Hoth Rebel Commanders, 5 each.
Justin, the other Leia is for Mike.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay.
They look like Cliff Clavin. I've always thought that guy was Cliff Clavin. John Ratzenberger. I wonder if he played him in the movie.
I'll take Mike's.
Next we have Hoff Han for $5. I mean, Hoff Leia.
That came in slightly before you said it.
I will let this pass.
Okay, then Hoff
He's been waiting for me to say
Brian.
it. I said Han by accident anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, is it John Ratzenberger? Because boy, does it look like him.
There's no way it is.
I think it is.
Hoff Leia. Who gets Hoff Leia?
Donahue. She's beautiful too.
And my pen just ran out of ink.
General Madine, $5.
I gotta get up. Don't anybody claim anything for a second.
Thank you.
General Madine is coming up. He's only $5.
Okay.
This was Brian, right?
One was, Hoff Leia's Brian. Yeah.
Mark said yes, it is.
Camera 3.
All right, we got claims. Hang on. All right, I gotta reorient. Should come with a mug of beer. Yes, it is. Okay, Mark Arcaro looks like he's first on Nadine.
Got it. All right, you ready? There are 4 Lobots. 4 Lobots, $5 each.
Arcaro me.
Claim away, Lobot people.
Everybody loves Lobot.
You can Arnie build Lobots. You got Lobot, Bobot, Sobot, and Carl.
Oh my gosh.
Be by Bobot, be funny money Mobot.
Be by baby.
By Bobot.
Brian Donahue claiming the first of 4 Lobots.
All right. Lobot for Brian Donahue. Here, I want to make sure he has a nice
Brian
tight
Lobot.
Two
legs.
more Lobots.
That's a nice tight legs
Two
right
more
here.
Lobots.
All right, we got a Mike Dougherty and a Mike Pasquale, right?
One to each, Michael. And I'm looking at a
Guys are
really
like,
not
when
great
do
camera
you?
view right now. There we
When
go.
can you get $5 Star Wars figures? It's ridiculous.
I keep misspelling everyone's
It
name.
is. It's like a Lobot band. You guys ready for this one?
Justin,
I
hand
might
me
be
the
messing up
Lobots.
bad right here.
So, Mike, hold on. Who gets a Lobot?
Mike Pasquale,
Mike
Mike
gets a
Dougherty,
Lobot.
and
This Mike gets a Lobot, and Dougherty gets and Donahue.
Donahue.
I got 2 Mikes and then 2 Ds, so I'm getting all
Yeah.
confused.
You ready? Yoda, $5.
Nuh-uh.
He doesn't have his stuff, but it's still Yoda. I'm the color of money. Money I'm the color of. Pay me, bitch.
Naked Yoda,
Looks
Scott.
like,
Scott would like.
looks like
Oh,
we-
we gotta scroll back.
Yeah, we got a
Motherfucker
bloody
going
flurry on these
crazy.
Yodas. Slow down, y'all. Okay, Scott Smith was first with the Yoda,
Okay.
Dude,
followed by
point
JR.
0.04 seconds apart.
That's the
I gotta say, between Brian and JR, it's not even 1/100th of a
the
second
timestamp
difference.
is identical.
That's crazy. Same with Tara. She's right there. She was
Yeah.
saying Yoda. Oh, wow.
JR.
It's just the way that
Damn,
this
everybody
stream let it
gets
come
that
in.
Yoda.
Whew.
Okay, we've got 2 Yodas.
Evidently, in answer to the question, where can you get a vintage Star Wars figure for
Naked
$5?
Scott
Hal said
Smith.
yard sales, dirt malls, and when vintage toy stores
How's
have
right?
sale.
That's about it.
Keith,
Keith is
find
right
one
too.
go,
Find
says
one
Yoda.
go. Somebody's got to record that as a soundbite for me.
Find one
Find
go.
one.
Find go.
All right. We have a Bespin Security. This is the one with the small mustache. I
Yeah, this
think.
is a short mustache variant.
Yeah, look at that.
I can't. You took it off the camera.
I don't know if we have all 3 variants in the museum.
Oh goodness.
$5. All right. This is insane. I don't know why we did this.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm actually
Original
upset.
12s. We got Darth Vader, $5.
Yeah, I can't believe you put
Princess
a Vader in
Leia,
here.
$5. Obi-Wan Kenobi, $5.
I'm just gonna let you say all their names. You might as well finish and just
Lando
say.
Calrissian, 2 of them, $5.
All right,
Now
now.
the part where you stop at the bell.
She's
Well,
only
I
the
wanted
same
him to continue so that all the claims could come in, and then we could just scroll back all at once instead of waiting and going weirdly.
Have you seen what happens when the screen when I try to scroll back?
We're just gonna have to make it happen. It's all good.
Okay, find one go. That was a great place marker. So now I know where I am.
All right, so
You're going back to
you're going back too far. Yeah.
The screen jumped. Okay.
It's all good.
Scott
All right,
Smith
so
playing Vader.
Scott is getting Vader.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one Vader, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I can skip any
Scott
other Vader
Smith.
shots. Okay, now I have the next non-Vader claim is Brian Donahue claiming Leia.
Yep.
So you can go to camera 1.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Which Leia is this?
That's New Hope Leia.
Senator Leia, right?
Yeah.
And that was Brian D.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then we have Michael.
I want to do them one at a time because I'm starting to get overclamped over here. Alrighty. Next up,
we have Michael P claiming Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's right
I'm defaulting
here.
to last
It is
initials,
the-
so I don't slaughter your
I
pronunciations.
believe this is the gray beard variant.
Yeah, I have
can't
two
tell.
variants on them. There's
I need
white
to look
hair
at them
and gray
together.
hair.
There are 2 variants, white and gray. I need to look at them together to know.
I was just in my collection the other day. If you want to stick them onto camera 3 so I can get a better look, I might be able to tell you.
It doesn't matter. It's all we have.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
All right. Nobody
Okay.
wants Lando for $5.
Rude.
Am I going back to 3?
Yeah. Here's what's left on the $5 footlong.
2 no-teeth Landos and a short mustached Bespin and the last survivor of the Lobot band. And what do we got? Who are
2
there?
Rebel Commanders, Hoff. 2 Landos, the last remaining Lobot, Omega Lobot, and
Short mustache.
short
Bespin
mustache
guy.
Bespin guy.
Whew.
All right, we're gonna cover 1 pull them.
Okay, switching.
Phew. Alright. Jeez. Okay. I'm going to close up these bags and take a breath for a
There we
second.
go. Whoop, don't close anything yet. Brian's still claiming. Lando and the Hoth soldier.
I got you, Bri. There's a nice
Soldier or
one.
commando? It's commander.
Commander.
He wrote
right?
soldier.
That's all that was
He
up.
a commander.
All right.
That's all that was up.
Brian.
We know what he meant.
Well, the list has to be
And
right.
Lando.
Put this with the guys that didn't sell.
Yep, give me 1 second. I gotta find Lando. I don't want to get distracted and then go the wrong way.
These soldier calls very important. to us.
Lando, that is Brian.
Sorry, Tucker.
Tucker did not blink. He didn't move a muscle.
Didn't sell.
All right.
Brian Donahue.
Yes.
I want one of those rebel soldiers, incidentally, not the commander.
Okay. Dinner's arrived. Dougherty,
Michael's
you are welcome.
eat.
Mike,
we will see you this week.
I don't
sure.
type because I'm lazy. Thank you for saying good morning to us every morning. I actually look forward to it on Facebook, your morning post with your coffee.
I just want to
so
see
you know,
what mug you're going to use.
Just so you know, there are people that care that you're doing that. And it means something. So enjoy your dinner.
I like seeing what mug you're using. I'm a mug aficionado,
All right.
I appreciate that.
12 and I didn't price him.
Got a cool color change in there.
Oh, you want to look them up?
birds on
While I do some stuff, or you want to look them up?
No, I'll look them up.
Nobody wanted these guys, huh?
I mean, we're doing Star Wars and all of a sudden Power Rangers. That's like a disconnect.
Well, what about this?
There's a new
How about if I
color
tie the
there.
two together?
So, I don't know. Justin, I need... Ring the bell. He needs to shut up.
What can I... What's so important that you had to stop me from doing that?
I want to thank Dave Corson for being a $50 VIP.
Thank you,
That's
Dave.
why I wanted to
Couldn't
stop
wait?
you.
Couldn't wait?
No, I was excited. I hope he's still watching. I wanted to thank him.
Sure.
Thank you.
We have a question.
That's, why that's what happens at the award shows.
Question from Mike. Is that Ghostbuster race car for sale?
The race car's broken, which is why I
Oh
just threw it on the
no!
ground.
Oh, that sucks.
So
Dave, thank
it's
you so much.
incomplete
I
and
hope you're
broken.
still watching. Thank you.
Dave,
That's awesome.
unnecessary, but many thanks. The
Our
VIPs really
yes.
keep us going.
Selena, put that link back up.
I'm glad George is watching.
Dave is still watching.
George.
Thank you, Dave. I almost got slapped on national television for interrupting my husband.
Yeah,
so.
sure, okay.
He was playing the sword kazoo.
So earlier, George was here, and we were pretending this was Jethro Tull with MMPR. We're like,
Does that work?
No.
Oh.
It looks
Like,
cool.
I'm supposed to slap the
It looks cool, but I tried new batteries in it. Unfortunately, it had old batteries in it. I took them out and cleaned it, but the batteries don't work. It's got a little discoloration, but it has the battery cover, which is important, and it is a complete vintage.
It's great for cosplay.
Power Rangers, Dragon
Green
Dagger,
Dragon Dagger, yeah.
flute.
It's great for cosplay.
Dragon dagger.
It does, Kevin. You're absolutely right. The Ecto 500 looks like a Monopoly
100%.
car.
Well, because they resemble like those old open wheel race cars.
Someone is talking to you and George in the comments, and I'm not sure who they are. I don't recognize the YouTube handle.
How about
I
for the
identify
Dragon
myself.
Dagger? Anybody interested in the OG?
Oh, it's
Droid?
Ike. Hi.
Oh my God, Ike! What's up, man?
Hey, Ike. What's up? I was like, I don't recognize this
Nice to
handle.
see
Who
you.
is this?
He actually hasn't been in store in a while, man. So just thinking about Ike, I just saw a thing on Philadelphia News that they were like in a panic trying to hire teachers in Philly. Yeah, things aren't looking great. How did the Green Ranger blow through the closed helmet?
It's the magic of Super Sentai.
He had a little petcock that he would open.
Excuse me?
Yeah, petcock.
A what?
It's a petcock.
You're scandalizing Tucky.
You know what a petcock
Tucker,
is?
literally, when you said that,
Please,
Garth
somebody
walked
say
away.
what a petcock is. It's like a valve. It's a blow valve.
So-
I don't know if we have any legends today, Ike.
Today, no, we're
legends on the
focusing
stream
a little
today.
older.
Yeah, Star
today.
Wars.
Yeah. So we learned something today.
Did we?
We did. How do you guys spell C-3PO? Shoot it in the comments. How do you spell C-3PO?
Well, you're not gonna be able to tell.
You can absolutely tell. There's definitely a difference.
Is there?
A 0 is skinny and tall, and the letter O is rounder.
Is it a 0 or the letter O?
Yeah.
Is it a 0 or the letter O?
CD woohoo, another Sunday, another Bartertown. Hello from YouTube here. All right, let's see. I guess you're waiting for me to look up a price, right? Okay, so Casper says it's a 0. Mark spells it out. JR thinks it's a 0.
Mark spells it out because that's how
I'm
they did it
sorry,
on the
JR
card.
thinks it's an O. Keith thinks it's a 0. Hal thinks it's a 0. It's a 0. It's not a 0.
always thought it was an
It's the letter O. It's
I've been
not
doing it as
zero.
a 0 my entire life.
It's the letter O.
I refuse to believe it's the letter O because who says? Where does it say it's the
He
letter
says
O?
it in his name. C3PO.
It's not C3P0.
That's how 10-year-old me took it.
Look it up. Look it up on the internet.
That's my child logic.
0.
I recuse myself. This is all George's fault, you know.
It's the letter. It's the letter 0. I said it's the letter 0.
I always thought it was an O because when I was little.
If anybody
C3PO,
wants this, $20 shipped to your door.
Yeah.
pre-blown.
Vintage.
It's not C3P0.
1993.
How much is it?
Vintage.
Yeah, JR, exactly. See, he gets it.
I'll tell you, when I'm talking about money and something is like,
Yeah, that's money.
$1.03. I don't say 103. I say 103.
Yeah.
I still say O. O still means the number as well.
Okay.
I'm basing it on the logic of a 10-year-old, so I mean, I got nothing.
Bob A.
Alright,
Fett.
let's see.
Well, I
No.
lived down the street from Bob
Oh,
A.
I
Fett.
love that. Zeros were shaped differently in the 80s. Everything was shaped differently in the 80s, Scott.
$20.
Somebody claimed it. It's claimed.
Oh. Well, I didn't hear.
That's because the bell didn't ring.
That's
Selena's busy
Tucker.
hugging dogs.
Please hold. Hal's asking about.
I
this
saw he asked.
action
It's the second time he
figure
asked.
case.
Yes, the case will be available. Hal. Everything on the table
Where
will be
is
available.
This claim of allegedly that I wildly missed about C3PO?
It's between the 3POs and the last comment. Down. Keep going. It was Jack. Keep going. Unless someone was even ahead of him. There you
Hey,
go.
Jack. Yeah, but now I gotta
Jack,
look at
thank
it.
you.
Now
Speaking
I
of
have to go back
VIPs,
and make sure
you
that-
are worthy. I would get a Green Ranger helmet and walk around with this. Here you go.
So. Star
Hey,
Wars,
let's always pay attention.
That's Jack's bell.
Okay, there's Jack's bell.
So Star Wars Vintage Kenner 12-inch 3PO and R2 did 120.
Casper, you did not miss the
Don't tell
Ecto
me
long
nothing.
price. We didn't do it yet. We will get to it. I think.
12-inch rare
Oh,
Kenner
here's the case.
authentic.
The case is shiny. The back is not shiny. It's got some flat. I think it's supposed to be that way. It looks like it's like flat. I think it's supposed to be. The front is nice and shiny. All 3 clips work. None are broken. They're actually tight. Ow. Hurts my fingers. Ow. Ow. Mark, we are going to come. I feel terrible.
I felt really bad that we had to ditch on you guys.
We've had a call out right now. Emily has called out for a little bit. She's got, she's got some stuff going on, so she can't work the store right now. So we're waiting for her to come back, but unfortunately, we don't have anybody to cover for us. And we'll get there, man.
He's really
I
nice,
promise.
right?
I really want to get there.
He's really nice.
He's really nice. This has all of the straps, and they're unbroken, no broken tabs on them, but no stickers. But it's clean, it's shiny, it's nice, and if you're gonna pick it up, I'll take $20. Mark, I felt the last thing I wanted to do was cancel. I didn't know what to do, and Penelope's like, "We need to figure something out," and I was like, I tried to ignore the problem
The famous
because we
Terminator
can't close the store right now. Even we own it. We
I
can
mean,
do what
yeah,
we want.
we're grown-ass adults.
But we need money.
But I'd like to not
badly
close
right
the
now.
store.
Unwise, yeah.
Did you say 20 on that?
Yeah, you could probably print some stickers up.
Having no stickers is better than having them badly placed or torn.
Oh, that's
I
for
think.
sure.
Mine
Thing
has
is beautiful. It's
mine has some
awesome.
pretty rough sticker placement that I'd like to get rid of, but I can't bring myself to. Hal's claiming the case.
Hal's claiming the case. Thank you, Hal. You asked for it. You got it.
So there are 3 more of those out on the porch. They did get rained on today.
All right.
Just so you know, I don't know if anybody...
I don't know if there. So I described this one as unbroken
I haven't
tabs
looked
and
at
We'd
them.
everything.
have to check into
Well,
it.
There could be a dead squirrel inside of them for all I know.
And well, there's pegs that the little straps plug into. A lot of
if they're
times those
broken.
pegs are broken off.
Yeah.
None of those pegs are broken.
All right, so that was really nice.
Would you like a dog?
No. I love Tucker, but no, I would not like a
He
dog.
wants to be held.
These are
but
all
I
over the
don't
place, Bug. They're really
I
all over
got
the place.
this.
Fucking
Yo, you
fuck.
got it. I'm looking for 20 minutes.
Oh, we just sold
Somebody
something.
sold something.
The guy finally paid for the thing. This
Oh,
morning.
finally.
Yeah,
So
that's
my
it.
favorite thing. So if you've been following us for any length of time, you know that in the last 6 months, we have ramped up our online store on our own website. And we have been slowly... Oh, Hal was actually asking about the one on my left.
I
this
wondered
one
if
here.
he was, but
Oh. Well, I was describing the other one when I held it up and described it.
They're all for sale,
Oh,
Hal.
he
We'll
wants
get
to.
to
He
it.
did say claim Vader head case.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get to that one.
he wanted it anyway.
What was I
He was
battling
like,
about?
I forget.
Oh,
Online
God.
sales. People
Oh,
not
yeah,
paying.
yeah.
Store.
So we've been slowly weaning ourselves off of eBay and putting those items onto our online store instead. Just because of things like this, eBay is its own thing, and when you sell something to someone or they make an offer and you accept, they don't have to pay immediately, which is kind of silly. You'd think that they could set that up easily enough and it would be a thing. We've been waiting for, I think, 6 days for someone to pay for something, and finally we said, hey buddy, if you don't pay for this by the end of the day, we're relisting it. And all of a sudden, magically, the money has appeared. So that's nice. That was good. That's a nice Thanos comic lot, right?
Yeah.
People forget things.
Or they just want to stall, which I also get.
I mean,
But,
what's the advantage to that? You don't get your item fast.
yeah, but I'm not sure. Tara wants us to save them a Vader case. I think I can do that.
Absolutely.
Hal is moving to Mercari. We tried Mercari. It just doesn't... it's not conducive to bulk stuff. Like, I can't just vibe and list and list. It's like very... It's not geared towards someone doing it as a business. It's more of like a one-off kind of thing, or a few. You know, so Mercari didn't work.
Beautiful.
Our own website has been working great.
12-inch Kenner, nice and tight.
You can absolutely camera to it, but probably not where he put it. Okay. But maybe. Let's see.
I am C-3PO. $40, 1978, I believe.
Not
12-inch,
not C-30.
nice tight joints, vintage 12-inch C-3PO.
And it's shiny.
Shiny gold.
He's so shiny.
$40 shipped to your door.
Kevin, I absolutely agree.
And let me switch back. I got a claim. Jay claimed it first.
Damn, Jay is waiting.
On it.
Jay, his legs are so tight, I wouldn't try and move them.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah, he stands great.
Yeah.
All right, so here's for Jay.
And he's so shiny. That's
I can't even call him LT.
Did we want to release Tucker's big news? I got his DNA test done, and surprise, he's a Chihuahua.
Oh yes, yes, Tucker. We were waiting for the Maury Povich results on Tucker. Selena and I were both convinced that he had some corgi in him because he has a very corgi-ish nose and face.
And butt.
And he does have a corgi butt, yes. But as it turns out, he's, what did you say, like 98.8% Chihuahua?
61 to 99% Chihuahua, and then nothing in the middle categories, and then like a trace of, what was it?
Western English?
Western something white terrier.
Yeah, so Tucker is all basically all Chihuahua.
All Chihuahua, all day.
Jay wants to know what other vintage Star Wars is coming up. I think that's it.
That case. Oh no, there's a couple vehicles here.
Oh, a couple incomplete vehicles and a carrying case.
Jay, I got a couple. Are you still messing with X-wings? Because I got a couple like parts X-wings I can, throw in with your price to make the shipping worth it to you. X-wings I'm not going to complete or anything that could use a little bit of work. That's up to you. Let me know, and I will specifically do that for you. I won't even put it up for the thing.
That is a lot of Chihuahua, yes, George. He's mostly Chihuahua with just a smattering of Western English Terrier or white
I
Terrier.
gotta put him down and check my phone. I forget the exact breed that his like 10% was. Come on, Tuck, get down.
Yeah, so it's less than 10% of that, and then the rest is like 60 to 90%. So it's
Rat Terrier.
The way they do it is a little vague. It could be 75-25, or it could be 95-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still a couple of these.
What do we got?
George, are you still watching?
He is.
I want to know if your Imperial Cruiser is complete or you need any parts.
Rocky's here.
Rockamo. I was just thinking about Rocky was somewhere the other day. Why did Rocky come up?
Rocky was.
Oh, we were drinking Rocky's vodka.
Oh, we were.
We were drinking Rocky's vodka. Thank you, Rocky.
West Highland White Terrier.
Western Highland White Terrier. Okay.
Look at that.
Okay.
All right, what do we got here? What do we? Selena's trying to read the comments she missed.
Scroll back. Is that an 18 Mr. T?
It is, Brian.
Wow,
it is.
good eye. I didn't even see 18
He's
Mr.
up front
T.
there.
I didn't
We're
see
doing
either.
like we're all over the place with vintage today, guys.
JR asking about Flying Fist, Master Shield, or Terror Claw parts.
No, good. Yeah, we've got a
Got no
Scare
He-Man
Glow. We got
parts.
Scare Glow staff.
We need He-Man
Randor
parts. We need for
cape.
the museum a what's the claw guy? Not Clawful.
Terror Claw.
No, the late the black dude.
Clamp Champ.
Clamp Champ. We need his clamp weapon. But on eBay, it's freaking stupid what they're asking.
Yes, Rocky. I didn't realize it was Dan Aykroyd's vodka. Which is, I didn't realize Dan Aykroyd had a vodka, let alone
yes,
you got it
and
for us
had,
for
like,
Christmas, so
like,
thank you.
It had like skull glasses. Very cool.
Really cool.
Who's Wiz?
Wiz 2600. I don't know, but I like
What's up, Wiz?
I like your username, Wiz. That's awesome. JR has a Clamp Champ.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, but we need if you
Oh,
have
I'm
an
sure you
extra
do. I
Clamp
like that.
Champ
I like
weapon.
that little salt.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
sure you do.
It's not salt. You should see his collection.
I have.
It rivals the museum.
It does. It's better. He's got some stuff we don't have.
I know.
Do we?
Speaking of He-Man,
we
real
don't have
quick.
a Scare Glow, do we? Do we have a Scare Glow?
Yes, but not complete. Yeah, it was your sister's collection.
Listen, we've gotten things since then. I don't think she had a Scare Glow originally.
Complete Whiplash.
That's a camera 3, Selena. At your discretion.
Call is very important to us.
Complete Whiplash with his spear and his
Magic helmet.
Yes. $15. Complete whiplash.
Magic helmet.
Just a merman with nothing. It's just me. I have nothing.
Okay, you're upsetting Tucker.
$8, merman. Yeah, if the spear was gold, it would be King Randor's. Prince Adam, who weirdly is built just like He-Man.
Is it the same exact spear?
I don't know. Prince Adam, $10. Tongue Lashor. He's got all the tongue, baby.
Yoink.
He can eat a peach for hours.
What is wrong with you?
Many things.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Tongue Lashor is $10. Roboto. Just Roboto. $8.
Prince Adam has been working out.
Too bad.
How much was Tongue Lashor?
$8. Tongue Lashor was $10.
$10. Who is now $8?
By the Speedos.
Who was now $8?
Yeah, what?
Roboto.
Roboto.
He just got claimed.
He just got claimed by Jack.
And
Jack, he
Too
has
Bad?
nothing, but he's still, he still actually has his visor, and you need his hands, but he's still good. And Too Bad was $8 as well.
Which Too Bad was just claimed by Dina.
All right, and then Orko, just Dorko, $10.
Alright, hold on here.
Orko's so cute.
The Arcaros have a pile, right? Who else made a claim?
Jack and the Arcaros. And Casper Howe.
Casper's claiming Orko.
All right, you can go to camera 3 again. Or 1, I meant. I'm gonna go grab those X-wings for Jay real quick.
I am just going to try to figure out what's going on with all these
We only have
bags.
one Orko.
What's that?
Is it
Yes,
one
only one
second
Orko.
There's only one Orko.
We only have one Orko.
Okay. Casper got it just ahead of George then.
Alright, so we've got... Casper's got a claim.
Sorry, George.
I don't have enough bags. There's too many. They're all the wrong size.
Would you like me to bring you more?
No, I have some here. I just can't remember where they are. Alright, so we've got a claim for Casper. What did Casper grab?
Casper grabbed Orko.
Orko. Justin, how much was Orko?
$10.
Thank you.
Other than the ripcord and coin, what else did Orko come with?
He didn't just come with a single coin. He came with like
5 or 6 of them.
yeah, there were
They're
these
called
little,
magic tricks.
There were these little discs, and then they all fit inside like a giant yellow, not giant, but like
Yeah.
a big yellow thing.
Casper would like the tongue lasher dude too, please.
So they kind of like fajitas that came in like a little fajita holder.
That's actually a great way to put it. Okay, so Casper got Tongue Lasher and Orko. Can I have?
A pretty fool puts his tongue out at me.
Could you just hand me the thing so I can
Get
write the
your
next
motherfucking last name
like
out my motherfucking mouth.
thing? That's
That's like-
now 4 F-bombs, I think. All right.
Yeah.
5.
So that's Casper.
Hey Justin, that's what you do off stuff.
Selena, I need you to scroll back. I didn't get any of those claims written down.
Okay.
Wow, it took 40 years. Jesus.
What am I looking for?
These
Did
claims.
you get two
I'll
bags?
tell you.
No,
I'll tell you.
Scroll back up, please. Just scroll up.
Roboto is Jack Vanderbeek.
Scroll
Oh, I
up.
missed Prince Adam's JR claim. Wait,
Yeah,
no, the other way around.
there's all kinds of stuff going on.
Prince Adam claimed JR.
Okay.
Alright.
Why are we?
We're behind because I'm writing down the names and not even getting the prices, and people are claiming, and the bell's getting rung. But we're not stopping, and I don't have enough bags, and
Well, we
everything's
seem to be
happening.
missing claims as well.
There's a lot going on. I know you
Yes.
walked away, but there's a lot happening here. Okay, right after under there, Selena, is where it happens. Yeah, right around there. Yeah, yeah.
So
Right there.
We got Jack
He
claiming
is
Roboto.
he is
That kicked it
first.
off.
Yes, that kicked it off. That was the first one. Okay, who is next?
JR's claim on Prince Adam is the one I missed.
He just wants his head.
Dude, I don't know. He's really, he's really tight. Like he's in really good shape.
That sounds really
He's got
obscene.
he's got the dark thing on the top of his thighs going on. But other than that, I don't know if I would pilferage him.
He's not going to be one to
His
sacrifice.
white is nice and white. His head's in great shape. He's nice and tight. I don't know if I'd sacrifice his head, but okay.
Then we got. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, we got Dina claiming Too Bad.
Too Bad's legs are loose, just so you know. But it seems like Mark can fix that now. Mark
Mark is a master.
So Dina's brother's stuff,
Yeah.
Mark has like fixed some of them.
Yeah.
It's amazing what he did.
There's an art to it.
Does
It's
Mark want
absolutely
to talk about a Rancor?
fantastic.
Jay, if you want me to throw this in, I can for $10.
I got Casper's claim for Orko and Casper's claim for Tongue Lasher.
Okay.
It has all its stickers.
Hal's trying to buy us baggies. I have the baggies, they're just all in the wrong place, so it's fine. And Scott tried to claim me. Dave has to leave. Thank you, Dave. We will see you very soon in the VIP group. As soon as we're done here, we'll invite you to that. Did you guys see that live? We literally got a VIP right here live.
I love that.
So that means that Whiplash and Merman are the only ones left. Okay.
Leg barbells, no. They're rubber, aren't they?
And Jay said yes.
Yeah, well, one thing I want to tell you. The wings don't stay open. I know you can fix that. And if you go to camera 3, the one issue it has is right there. The top of the one engine is broken. Other than that, it has all 4 wings. It's actually pretty white. And I don't know if it has any other issues other than that, and the wings don't stay open. So if you want it for an extra $10, I'll totally throw it in there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to put some more vintage stuff up.
Please do.
Oh, actually, there's some mail-away stuff.
Yeah,
too.
what is going on with those?
Well, mail-away Star Wars.
They're probably 90s if I had to
Somebody
guess.
asked about Mr. T.
Mr. T?
Yes, that's a Galoob 18 Mr. T.
I'm going to switch to camera 2 and get a look at Mr. T.
I think it's 5-inch or 4-inch. It's the larger Galoobs.
He looks like 6.
He's in really nice shape. Usually his paint's really beat
He's
up.
the size of a Playmate, so I would say it's probably 6.
I pity the damn
5
fool.
to 6.
I got you. There we go. Camera 3.
I pity the damn fool. There he is.
Youngster toy.
Ooh.
He's cute. I like him.
I like him too. I like his socks. They're Flyers color.
What?
I'm gonna call it $12.
12
just because he's
on
in really
Mr.
nice
T?
shape. Yeah.
$12 on Mr. T.
All right. Mail away.
Yeah, who we got here?
It's a mail away.
Mr. T is going home with Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian, thank you. I think your bag.
I'll tell you what.
We had a flurry on him.
Do me a favor. Since Brian bought them, because Brian's got a bag full of stuff already, just make it $10.
I could do that.
We got a flurry on him. A lot of interest.
We take care of those. We take care of us. All right.
True.
This is a mail away Power of the Force era band, Cantina band. He comes with all the instruments, I think, because you could buy 5 of him and then have the whole band. I think that's how it worked. I don't remember. Still in his bag with his mail away box. $15. Rock, yeah. Galoob made 5-inch figures of everyone, even go to camera 1.
Sorry, I was looking at the figure.
Did you say 15 on that?
Yeah, Galoob made.
Marker Hero.
Okay.
Claim Dan.
Yeah, that's his name is like Odan Dadudan or something. Rocky, Galoob made 5-inch figures of.
He's a jazz man.
All
Keith,
4.
You did a typo there. It's not spelled that way.
All 4 18 guys and the girl. I think her name was Amy. And then they did some bad guys too, but yeah. And they came with tons of stuff. Like BA came with that. BA is supposed to come with like all kinds of little tools and a gun, obviously, and a toolbox.
You said the name Amy and didn't.
Amy.
Yeah.
Jizz Man. Yes, they played Space Jizz or whatever it's called.
Friggin' Dan and the modal nodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the modal.
Oh, that's
nodes.
actually the baggie for the weapons.
Oh.
This is another mail away Power of the Force era.
See, you're handing me something to do a thing. I'm not gonna be able to write.
Mailed to Battle Creek, Michigan,
So
from
just let you know.
Todd Strell. I wonder what he's doing these days.
You wonder what Todd Strell is doing right now?
Yeah, he ordered Todd Strell from Sellersville, PA. Ordered this from Kellogg Company, Battle Creek, Michigan. This is a still sealed in the bag Power of the Force era Han Solo Stormtrooper. With his original mailer, sealed in the bag, $15. There you go. One day I'll finally get that Mr. T. We have a couple in the store.
Do we?
2 different girl reporters in the team. I don't remember Amy.
Tara claiming Han.
Hello, Tara.
Kimsey's.
The Kimseys have awoken.
Oh, listen,
Star Wars.
they had to take a nap after all the furious claiming they were doing in the VIP group.
Why do I recognize the name Joe Daldana?
Okay.
What?
Erica Williams, Joe Daldana. I recognize that name.
She's probably tagging someone to watch.
But I do recognize the name.
Okay.
The Kimseys have awakened. Oh, look at their pre-sales. Oh, the R2? Oh.
Peg Warmers is watching.
Cool.
Hey,
Kevin?
Kev. What's up?
Kevin?
His mother would not let him buy the Fruit Loops to get the mail away.
That's no sugary cereals. What else was Kellogg's that sucked? Like
Frosted
Special
Flakes?
K.
Frosted
You had to
Flakes,
eat like
yeah.
3 boxes of Special K to get a Han Solo.
Yeah.
Flakes.
That's terrible.
Kellogg's Fruit Loops or Kellogg's? What else is Kellogg's? Rice
All kinds of
Krispies.
stuff.
I think Rice Krispies or Kellogg's.
Yeah. I think Hal was asking about this.
He was asking about the off-brand one.
The action figure.
The kind of KO action figure case.
Generic. Is that Terratoy?
Let me see what the
Which we got going on there.
this has the black inserts, not the blue, and honestly, they're not terrible. Usually these things are torture because they're blow mold,
Oh,
the plastic.
shredded wheat. You try to eat it and it stabs you.
These
Ugh.
these little cases usually turn into shredded wheat. Hal, if you want this case, I'll do it for $10. Anybody else, if I have to ship it, it's going to be $18. But Hal, if you're coming to get it, $10.
So Hal is puffing or passing? Is that what's
Yeah, he's
happening?
going to puff or pass.
All right,
Because
so
he's
Hal-
been heated on this
He
thing.
has. Hal gets first dibs on that. That's
And
what
he also
happens.
stopped by and dropped off some cool stuff.
That's what happens when you're a VIP. You get dibs. So Hal, if you would like that, it's $10 for you. If not, let us know and we'll open it up to the rest of the crew.
So Special K with bananas.
claim from Hal.
Kevin, if you add bananas to any cereal, it makes it that much better.
Hal, no sweat. Gotcha.
No, any non-sugary cereal. Because once you start adding bananas to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's just... No, that sounds delicious, actually. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Shredded wheat is the human equivalent of hay or straw.
I love
It is,
Raisin
Rocky.
Bran.
You're so right. It's so true.
Post
Raisin Bran, yeah.
Jeez, now we're on cereal.
Listen, cereal is
Nobody
nostalgic.
wants a vintage 8-inch Lord Zedd for $12.
Zed's dead, baby.
How about $10?
Zed's
It's going to
dead.
cost expensive to ship.
Zed's dead.
Zed's dead.
New Special K with bananas. Okay, I can get behind that. I've really been vibing on smoothies recently. You can buy bags of frozen fruit in like the freezer section and just throw them into a blender with some milk and maybe some yogurt, and you have like a drink that's fruit. It's amazing. Like I don't where have smoothies been all
Let
my
me tell you
life.
something. Smoothies. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Smoothies
Gabagool
are not good for
smoothie.
you. Gabagool. Always making fun of me.
I'm not making fun. I love it.
I don't say gabagool.
Dead
Special
silence.
K has freeze-dried strawberries or chocolate bits or bananas.
Oh, those are...
Rocky said Cocoa Krispies with bananas was a staple in his 80s youth while watching Saturday morning cartoons.
Dan, no Secret Wars, unfortunately. Sorry.
Alphabets, that was a cool thing, Scott. Tara is asking about the Star Wars case. Dan,
Tara
any
gets the puff
Secret
and pass.
Wars? Dan, no Secret Wars.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Tara's asking about this vintage early Star
Keith,
Wars
I
case.
ate grape nuts once and never again because, like,
Let me tell you what's cool about this case.
let me tell you what's cool. They
These are
soaked up
stands.
the milk,
Look at
but
these.
didn't get any less hard.
They have pegs. These turn into stands.
Those
Yeah.
actually, that is cool.
Isn't that awesome? So this is good. It's not no big rips or anything. It's a nice shape. I don't know what these do. The button's not broken.
No, it still works and everything. The front.
Shipping, it's a pain in the balls.
Well, if the Kimseys are getting in, I can just put all their figures inside of it and ship that.
That's really good.
Kimsies. I'm gonna puff or pass this first, Kimsies.
Mr. T cereal.
I don't know what this does. This might be really good.
I mean, let me look at it. I don't know. Let's look.
I know what I want to say. I know what I want to say because it's the Kimsies.
What's the front of it?
But then if they don't pass it, so they did a couple of these. This is the first.
It's mini action, right?
Yeah, it's
You have to
Star
cut up
Wars.
grape
It's the
nuts.
Star Wars mini action.
yes,
That's what's important.
but they did an ESB, I believe, too. I'm just gonna keep loading this thing. All right, so we didn't sell these two. Does anybody want Merman for $8? I'm only $8. It's me, Merman.
Is Tucky still offended?
Tucker's asleep.
Soft
Tucker's
head
dead
Merman. I
asleep.
don't know if they did a hard head. Do me a favor, put this in the not sold pile. This will go on the online store.
Sorry, I only have
Cereal
two
is a fun thing to talk about because
Cereal's
it's
so
something we
nostalgic.
all love.
Lucky Charms,
They're
Golden
universal,
Grams
too, not
were my two
regional.
favorites.
Oh, I love Golden Grams.
So that one just recently sold for $30.
Okay. What's the condition with the buttons and stuff?
The buttons are okay, but the picture is what I'm trying to show you that you're clicking off of. The picture is nicer. than that one.
All right. So if the Kimsies won it, $20.
We've got a couple of other people interested in the case as well.
So if the Kimsies won it, 20. Anybody else, it's going to be.
Unless you're a VIP. Let's do a VIP price and a non-VIP price.
All right. VIP 20, non-VIP 30. So, but the Kimsies get to say yes or no first.
Yes.
Cereal, ew.
Ew, Rocky Peeps.
Oh, Peeps are so bad.
Oh.
I mean, they're not. Thank you, Kimsies.
That's
VIP
great.
has its privileges.
Ringing the bell for Kimsies.
Peeps are not as bad as candy corn, though. If you like candy corn, you're obviously some sort of communist.
So what's worse? Candy corn or circus peanuts?
Candy corn.
Peanuts.
There's nothing worse than candy corn. I can eat
think
circus
candy
peanuts.
corn.
Circus peanuts taste like chalk.
Cocoa Pebbles, Mark. One of my favorites of all time. I could eat a box of them. I could sit and eat a box of Cocoa Pebbles.
Same.
And
I
then
really
drinking
love
the
Lucky
milk
Charms.
is all as amazing as
Do
well.
we have any Lucky Charms at home? Because I think that's what I want for dinner.
They're magically delicious.
I have,
Casper loves candy corn and Peeps. So.
Peeps. All three are terrible. If I had to eat one of them, circus peanuts is
Kimsies.
probably the least disgusting.
oh, no. Circus peanuts are... my stomach's turning thinking about them.
Because they kind of have like
They
a...
have this chalky texture.
I
Horrible.
like the texture. It's like smushy. I don't know. It's weird.
That was me from another planet.
Circus peanuts. I love candy corn. Love sugar and candle wax.
I'd rather eat candle wax than...
How about Real Ghostbusters? Do we like that?
Hal likes candy corn, and he is a verified non-communist. So,
How do you verify that? Is this the 50s?
You get like a card.
Serving the U.S. military, I
Yeah.
guess.
Dina likes candy corn, but hates circus peanuts. Keith is with you. Circus peanuts should not exist.
Circus you can dry oil
Oh,
spills
NECA
off of-
wafers? Casper, I think you're dating yourself. I can figure out how old you are by the fact that you like that crap you just
I thought
mentioned.
Circus peanuts were erasers.
They could be.
Yeah,
You could
they
use
look
them
like
like
it.
that. I
I'd
think.
rather eat an
Hey,
eraser.
let's sell some toys.
We've sold
Why
a lot of
start now?
toys.
We
There's
need
like
some
3
more.
pages.
We're trying to buy a big collection here. All right,
Should I go to a camera that shows
camera
toys?
3.
Yeah.
Kenner,
That's a good
Real
choice.
Ghostbusters. Frankenstein, $10. Dracula, no cape, $8.
Justin, you have to speak more slowly, please.
Yep.
Okay.
Slimed Heroes, Lewis.
You don't have to be a jerk about it. But like, you know.
His thing's not broken. You can see it right there. Slimed Heroes, Lewis. These Slimed Heroes figures are crazy. $15.
Yes, ew, the soda bottles with the wax. You're supposed to chew the wax. That's so disgusting.
I believe these are Power Pack. As a matter of fact, I think I have this pack.
Tom's little daughter loves candy corn, and she is 5, and definitely not a big bad red.
We have a claim.
And that's Kevin.
Kevin claiming Tully.
That's Lewis.
All right, I'll pull Lewis
Let me get a baggie. All
Here's
my
my
baggies
big
have
old
fallen behind
hand.
me.
in the picture.
Once again, my baggies have fallen out from underneath.
You know what? These
my
are all
leg.
Power Pack figures right here. Sheet Geek forgot about what? The Kenner Ghostbusters? Or Circus Peanuts. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. So the 3 Power Pack people. $18 for the 3.
For the lot.
Yes.
All caps are delicious.
Power Pack.
Oh, the wax! I used to smash those wax bottle candies, and then you end up
Disgusting.
with a
You're supposed to
mouthful
chew the
of
wax. It's so
Yeah, that
disgusting.
was nasty, that part.
You're not supposed to eat it, right?
I don't know. I don't remember if I did or not.
It's gross. I think you're supposed to chew it or
But
something.
you
Like,
would,
why?
you would end up with a mouthful of wax.
That's not how you're
the
supposed to eat
sugary
it.
drink was so
There
delicious,
was
though.
this weird wax chewing gum. It was like
Camera
wax
one.
lips that you were supposed to
Yeah,
chew.
the wax.
We-
I don't understand how you
Yeah,
chew wax.
that's
It's
the
gross.
As kids in the 80s, we drank and
disgusting.
ate some really shady shit.
That's why we all have cancer now.
Right? Like, so, remember the little
Legit.
drinky things? Jay, good seeing you too, man.
Jay, we're gonna send you a link and you can use PayPal.
Yeah,
no big
we'll
deal.
you've messaged us before, so we'll message
Yeah,
you.
we'll
No
be
problem.
fine.
Jared was
Oh,
just talking
Tom,
about
she heard
them.
candy corn and got all
Tom.
excited. I'm sorry.
I still love her, but you know, ugh.
Wax
Remember
lips
the
and
little-
Halloween.
the
Yes,
little-
Hal,
That's
thank
what I
you.
was
You're
talking
supposed to
about.
bite the cap off and drink the drink.
What are the little drinks you like? The little snugs.
Little hugs.
Little hugs.
You said little
With the
snugs.
little, the tin foil on top, and it was in a
Yeah.
little plastic thing, like a little milk
a little jug.
And it certainly wasn't anything that
Oh,
was
no.
like FAA approved
You
It's-
got
or
like
good for
20 of
you.
them for $1.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
purple.
We used to.
It's not a
drink the
flavor.
hell out
It's
of
not grape.
those.
It's purple. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not grape.
Yeah.
Could I have what Kevin claimed, please?
What did Kevin claim?
Slime Heroes
I
Lewis.
forget. Please hold.
Slime
Yes,
Heroes Lewis.
He did.
The Power Pack, 3 of them for 3 for $18. No, nobody. Bueller.
Is there no one else?
All right, here's an odd duck. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, oh well. Filmation, Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
I believe that is Eddie or Jake. I think that's
Please,
Eddie.
Eddie.
No backpack or gun. These guys are hen's teeth. Very rare. Oh man.
Those little soda bottle candies are on Amazon.
I'll start at $20. And if you know, you know. I think we've only ever sold one.
Eddie.
That's Eddie. I think we've only ever sold one Filmation Ghostbuster on a...
Oh God, Hal wants to bring us little hugs. Please, Hal.
No, do not. Do not.
Don't do it.
Do not.
Don't do it. Do not do it. Flinny, go to camera one.
Our digestive systems can't handle them anymore.
So, as far as candies that don't exist anymore, and I know that Mark is going to remember exactly these because they sold them at KB, and Mark, I know you worked there at one point. They were gum, and they came in, you know, like in a case, and you could either get grape or orange. I think there was lemon, and there might have been a strawberry. They were in these tiny little milk carton shaped things.
Oh, I love them.
And there was it was orange juice
Oh,
gum.
yeah, you pour them in your mouth.
Yeah, and it was like these tiny little pebbles. And I know that there was grape and orange. I'm not sure what else there was. But God, do I miss those. They don't exist. I looked.
I'm
You
surprised
can't find
you ever
them.
tasted them with as fast as I would steal them off you.
They were so... I
Comfort
wish they still existed.
Hang on, we're trying to get back to selling toys.
So good.
Let's
Fruit
see
stripe
about-
gum.
let's
Rocky,
see
I
about
think you can
fruit
still
stripe
get
gum.
that.
You can.
Silverhawks. I forget which Silverhawk this is. I think this is
Yoink.
Steelhawk? Steel Face?
He's silver, right?
Yeah, his head is actually, the chrome is gone from his head. He's not in great
Hardly
shape.
metal.
$8.
$8.
I think his gimmick still works though.
Ah.
Oh, yes it does.
Yikes.
But his chrome's not great. It's just
He
cheap.
he looks like bald. Should I make a joke about him? He looks bald.
No, he has alopecia. It's just a cheap Silverhawk. $8. And then we have from the vintage Flash Gordon line, Ming the Merciless.
Okay, we have a claim on silver. Mark said Quicksilver, but I think he was just saying his name.
He was.
Jack said claim silver.
I assume that's a claim from Jack. Marcus helped me out.
That's how I'm taking it. I was taking it as Mark just
Hardly
helping us out with the name.
Hardly real Silverhawks. Ming the Merciless
Oh, neat.
from the Flash Gordon line. $8.
So you're saying words, but I'm over here putting guys in bags.
Yep.
How much was
Claim on
Ming?
Ming?
8.
And that is from Mike.
Mike Corsi.
Next to Ming is Poncherelli. What's his first name? Ponch. Carl Poncherelli from Chips.
I don't believe that's his
That's
name.
Eric Estrada.
I don't think his name is Carl
$8.
Poncherelli.
Yeah.
His name is not Carl Poncherelli.
It's Biff Ponchatucci.
No.
It's something Poncherelli, I think.
I believe you, but I don't think it's Biff Ponchatucci.
I don't know. Mark claiming Ponch.
Both the Arcaros were up in there punching
All right,
it up.
so Ming was Mike. Mike does not have a
Kevin
bag
thought it was
yet.
Hawkeye from MASH.
There is
So did
a
I. Who said that?
loose,
So did I, Kevin.
incomplete strong heart for $6.
Now you're just saying things again, and I can't write and put things in bags at the
The
same
power
time.
of punch compels you.
Who is this for?
Oh my God! No, I don't know it.
What
But
for? Ponch?
Ponch is the Arcaros, right?
Yes.
All right, Justin, you said something and I didn't get it. So who was that?
I said strong heart $6.
What
What?
camera should I be on?
He's not complete.
3 is fine.
More Flash Gordon, the Lizard Woman, no tail.
Burlap. First time I can catch a Bartertown live. Congratulations and thank you for joining.
Oh, cool, man.
Frank
Person? I don't
Poncherella.
know if you're a man or woman, but thank you,
Those
Burlap.
Amigo chips were the prototypes for the Ara G.I. Joe line.
Totally. Oh,
If you
totally.
know, you know. All right.
Frank Poncherelli. Thank you, Brian. I knew I was close.
Brian and
Poncherella.
Mike. Brian and Mike both said it.
I knew I was close.
Yeah, yeah. right.
The Lizard Woman
We're
from
gonna switch to one.
from Flash Gordon. She doesn't have her spear or her tail. She's $6. She's really tough. If you find her complete, but for
With
$6,
my spear and magic helmet.
We have a claim from Hal. Hal is claiming Strongheart.
Now he's got loose legs, but he'll still stand if you're patient. Well, maybe not. Yeah, no, he'll still stand. Well, no, maybe not. Oh my God.
He'll still stand if you're patient. Sadly, we are not patient.
There you go. Oh, not patient enough. All right. I got a couple other Silverhawks here. They're not. I got Monstar with no chest or back piece. He has his head though, which is cool.
Always nice to keep your head.
Monster, ancient spirits of you. No, that's thunder. And then Mumbo Jumbo with no horns. These are just 2 incomplete Silverhawk guys. Who got the Jack got the original Silverhawk? That one. Jack, if you want to do another $5, you can add these to the Silverhawk lot. I'd rather not sell these just on here. They're just 2 incomplete. But since you already got the Silverhawk, this is kind of cool to throw in for another $5.
Do you need another pen or?
You let me know, bud. Camera 3. We have an incomplete, pretty nice Battlestar Galactica.
Jack will take them.
Alright, what is this?
These are just a couple Silverhawks, just Silverhawk lot.
2.
He got the Silverhawk, so I just wanted to offer them.
Yeah, how much?
$5.
Okay, and that's Jack?
Yep. A Cylon Centurion. Actually, you can't tell on the camera, but his chrome is pretty nice. He's got some rubs on his hands, but his chrome is nice and silver. $10 for the Cylon Centurion. No gun.
Before we move on to the next thing. Centurion, just one?
Yeah.
And that was 10, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a claim, Brian Donahue claiming Cylon.
Thank you, Brian.
Partly metal, partly wheel. Hey, you know, that's on Star Wars. You know that, right?
The frog guy from Bucky O'Hare. I forget his name. $5. Frogalog.
Frog.
No.
Ribbit Tibbits.
There's a lot of frogs.
They're all frogs, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of frogs.
They're all toads and
I was
stuff.
just gonna say, you're sure it's not a toad.
Complete Transformers Rattle Trap or Battle Trap. Has his gun and both things of him and some decent stickers. This is a complete G1 Transformer. $15. That's right, Frog Pants Jim. I forgot. Tara, you nailed it. It's Frog Pants Jim.
Oh God, why?
We have inside jokes.
If you know, you know. Tiger Sharks also made a cameo in the Thundercats from 2011. That's awesome.
Toxie. If you look Toxie up, he's very sought after. He's incomplete, unfortunately, but he's in good shape.
What?
Toxie, baby.
His
Toxie.
Justin,
outfit is very,
that's different from the other one we had that was complete.
Yeah.
very
You sure?
80s, 90s.
What are you talking about, Penelope?
So we had one that had his broom and his shield. But...
He's in the case.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Toxie.
That we just got.
Toxie.
Okay.
Loose. Toxie. $15.
Hell Comes to Frogtown. Who? Okay, who is
Frog?
Burlap? Who is talking about Hell Comes to Frogtown?
Oh my God! Is it
That's
Newt?
not Newt. Is it Newt?
That's an inside joke.
I know.
Wait, who was there for that?
It was Newt and Selena. That was it.
not me.
It's got Burlap.
I'm not
Has got to
either.
be Newt.
I don't know. I'm feeling weird about this right now.
How much is Toxie?
$15.
How much was Rattletrap?
$15.
Okay.
I got another. Nobody. The real Ghostbusters don't seem to be very.
What was the price on the
His name is
Transformer?
Tony. He's a friend of his, but did not know that.
Okay, fair enough. The Transformer is $15.
$15
Hal.
on Rattletrap, Hal.
This is a Fright Features lot. Not Super Fright, just regular Fright Features. I forget whose gun goes with who, but I'm just going to riff here. There's 3 figures right here. Fright Features Ghostbusters. The only issue is Egon's tie is broken.
His tie, they're always
It always
broken.
is. But look. Oh my God! ATST! ATST!
God.
Mama said knock you out. So all their things work. They each have a gun. $15 for the vintage Kenner Fright Features Ghostbusters for that lot right there. And they might even sing for you when you get them home.
I don't think they're gonna sing.
But you never know.
Yeah. Tony, it'll be nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. It'll be great.
Oh, awesome. Hey guys, just so you know,
Casper claiming Ghostbusters.
thank you, Casper.
Casper has a bag here. Hold on.
Go back to camera 1 real quick.
Get in there.
This coming weekend is Atlantic City Horror Con, and we will be there Friday evening and Sunday day, hanging with Schlockenall Films and our buddy Newt, promoting the new Florida Man comic book, which is partly inspired by yours truly.
Casper?
I don't know if I should be. I'm Justin. I don't know if I should be proud of that
Offended?
or offended, but we're going to be there hanging out at the table, taking pictures. I might be Florida Man there. I don't know.
You're Florida Man every day.
I might be Florida Man.
Let me tell you something.
So if you want to get a picture with Florida Man, I think the cover of the so they're going to have a very limited supply of the comic before the Kickstarter launches, and they're going to be the Ashcan version,
Ashcan
small.
size, yeah.
I think the cover is the poster of me from the failed script. You know, the script was too expensive to shoot, so they're taking the script and making a comic out of it. The comic doesn't look like me. They made it look like it's a cross between me and the guy who plays Kenny Powers.
We had this exact conversation last week, and I still can't remember the guy's name.
Me neither.
The Kenny Powers.
But they want him to.
It's like Billy something.
They want him to get interested, so he takes the project and like buys it from them, which will be cool. But they got to bring me on as a script super, not a script super. It's like as like a I don't know, a grip.
Who's better, Florida Man or Lou Vancouver?
Well, Lou Vancouver's my name.
Tara is asking.
If you ask Lou Vancouver, he'll say Lou Vancouver.
Well, of course.
There's a little bit of Florida Man in Lou Vancouver, and there's a little bit of Lou Vancouver in Florida Man. All right.
There's a little bit of
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride.
Thank you,
yeah.
Mike.
I think these are screaming heroes.
I am on the wrong camera.
You think?
There's a lot of 5 screaming heroes. Now, Janine has her skirt. That's a pretty big deal. She loses her skirt all the time. So the fact that she has that's pretty good. So there's 5 figures there. I'm going to say $20 for the lot. How about that for a deal? $20 for the lot of Screaming Heroes Vintage Kenner Ghostbusters.
Go find one.
You can actually hear them screaming in your dreams.
Go find one.
Go find one. What's next?
You tell me what's next. You're the one with all the stuff over there.
My grippers are shot. My grippers are shot. No, the gripper works. Ghost Grabber. It's not complete. It's supposed to have like a little other thing that attaches to it that shoots, but, you know, come on. How much fun is this? This is a space-age appendage for reaching and grabbing things.
I was watching the gripper. I have a metal one for fetching things off high shelves. The lot claimed Mark Caro.
All right.
Or claimed by Mark.
I really don't want to ship this gripper thing, but I'll tell you the truth. If you already bought something...
Well, we could also do like the VIP thing.
Yeah. If you already bought something and you claim the gripper's $10. If you didn't buy something and you claim the gripper's $20.
So I'm just going to wait to write down the price of the gripper until someone claims it, if anyone claims it. It's really unnecessary for you to put them in their own bag. They can just go into Mark's bag right there.
Thank you, Mark.
No sweat on that. Right there. Okay, so gripper.
I find that thing oddly fascinating.
Justin or the gripper?
Well, I meant the gripper.
This is great for getting things down. Yes, you can use this to get your Christmas lights out. Or action figures if they're on a high spot.
I use one in my house to get things off the top shelf in my cabinets because 5'4". Claiming gripper, Dina.
Oh, thank you.
So that's
thank you, Arcaros.
That's going to be the $10 price point.
Works great. It's in great shape.
Now let me mess around.
All right, incomplete, but nice and white. There's one issue. Ecto 1, baby, vintage. Issue here is this.
And only switch.
Give me a second. Oh, you're looking at nothing right now. My fault. My bad.
Switch too soon.
Go to camera 2.
Just go to all the cameras. Just cycle through them.
So if you look right here on camera 2, the post is broken away from the roof. God damn it, Justin. There you go. See, that post is broken away from the roof. You can't even notice. It doesn't affect anything. The stickers are nice on this base. Except for that back window.
The stickers are nice and smashed out
Door
window.
sticker, though. Door sticker. And it's also nice and white. This is a vintage camera 1. Ecto 1.
Here, stick that right here.
Fins are there. Is the rope there? Let's see. Yeah, even the rope is here. If I can get this is why that's broken back there. My big mitt's trying to get in it.
Aww. Tara thinks that Dina should use the gripper when we finally shoot their Collector's Confessional episode.
They're going to have so many more toys to add. by
I
the
feel
time we get up
extra
there.
bad because they were like, we're cleaning this
Alright,
and
the thing's
redoing
there.
this for our visitors, and then we didn't go.
Ecto 1, vintage Ecto 1. Comes with what you see, but it displays right, so it doesn't have the seat or the ghost. $30. Ecto 1.
Kevin had a great idea. Well, it would be cool to paint an Ecto 1 black, like when they first got it.
And make it like trashy.
Yeah, like customize it so it looks like when they got it, and then
Yeah.
it's like fancy and new.
Casper claiming Ecto 1.
Awesome, Casper. Thank
Just
you.
ahead of Mark.
I can't believe Mark just can't pass a deal up.
But
He has like 3 of them.
But he loves to like restore and get them all back to
I
like
look
good.
at his pictures all the time.
Yeah,
I'm well aware.
I love it.
All right, Casper. Thank you.
I need somebody to help me with the shoulder of my Rancor. I might have to talk to Mark.
Oh, Mark could probably help you out with that.
All right, I need to
Rancor little
I need to do a little research on these bad boys. Do we have anything else over here?
Nope, this is all sold. This is all unsold.
You guys want me to go over the complete Star Wars again with you, or are we good?
There's one lot of like beat Star Wars.
We already went through it, though, didn't we?
No, like the bad ones.
Beat?
Like the ones that weren't even 5s.
Oh, let's put a cheap lot of Star Wars, vintage Star Wars up then. Here, I'll let you handle that.
I don't know what
You
that
can
means.
talk while you do it.
I don't know what that means.
It means
I'm gonna
he's be
withdraw
on
for a
phone.
minute.
Please hold.
Okay, well I gotta stick him over here on this thing, so I'm just gonna
entertain
stand here, I guess.
I could entertain the troops. Tucker could entertain the troops.
Let's see.
I didn't see that lot. I kind of want to.
Look who's in here. Look. But look at his chest.
Damn, son.
But look at his chest.
Yeah, okay.
I want to see his chest.
It's just
Still him.
It's a Boba Fett, but his chest is like there's no green on his chest at all anymore. We got another Walrus Man. He doesn't look pink.
What color is his teeth?
They just look like regular colored. Here's a Hoff Han with a lot of paint wear. This is I can never keep the Klaatu's, Baratas, the Nicktoos, and then the second Klaatu.
That's Klaatu.
I think this is the
in
Skiff
Skiff Guard
guard.
outfit.
Yeah, he's got a lot of paint wear. So this lot is going to be a lot of figures with a lot of paint wear. Should I throw in like the broken ones too for like the customizing, or should I just do the beaters?
Throw the whole thing together.
All right, so this is going to be a mixture of beaters, like good in one piece but not good paint kind of deal. And then I also have some weird bootlegs and broken stuff that we'll throw in. But you'll be able to see the whole thing once I get it on here. That is an X-Wing Luke. This is a Hoth Rebel Soldier.
Yeah, Tara, that's how I look at it. Well loved, well played with.
Yes, he's very worn and just not. He's
see
not the
from-
color he's supposed to
Yeah, I
be.
can see from across the room he's very dark.
Yeah, he's very brownish. Here's a Skiff Guard Lando with a couple bald spots.
Yes.
Another Hoff Han. We don't care if there's doubles, right?
Definitely not.
Same deal with him, just a lot of rubs. A Hammerhead with a very loose head. Very shimmy head
That
there.
happens sometimes.
General Madine with a gray nose, which means it's a painted face variant, but his nose is very hit. What else? Oh, a Lobot, in case you guys missed out on Lobots before. Here we have a... I love his outfit. He has like this puffy sleeve thing going on. I really like that. Who else is here? A Bespin Han. He looks a little bit like Butthead from Beavis and Butthead
Okay.
because of the paint wear on his face.
Come to
Ken wants to know when we do a Transformers Bartertown. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I wouldn't mind another one.
Follow us.
Yeah,
There's a good chance we'll do one again soon.
Definitely just follow us. I've got 2 Hoth Commanders. And again, they're very like... This guy barely has a mustache. This guy looks like he was out in like the woods or something, hanging out.
I guess I should sell these together.
You think so?
Yeah.
This is an ATST
ATST.
driver. His nose is really hit. His helmet's kind of iffy, and his symbols are like not. And his outfit's kind of brownish.
Wow.
Another X-Wing Luke. This one has like no paint on it at all.
Tell me when it's time to switch to 3.
When I'm done and
That's
like
what I figured.
we're
I
all
was
done.
waiting till the end, but
Here's another Bespin guard. He barely has a mustache, and his hands are like, it looks like he's been like bare fist boxing.
nice. Can you tell which mustache variant it is?
I mean, regular or middle? What are the
short,
variants?
Short and long.
Short.
Okay.
Another Rebel Soldier. This one is just brown.
Brown.
A Zuckus / Forlom, the humanoid, not robot version.
Droid.
He's just beige.
I've got them permanently mixed up. I can never keep track.
Oh my gosh, who is this?
I can't see him.
That's Death Squad Commander.
Death Squad Commander. His helmet is very, very, very
That's
worn.
the one they changed their name.
His boots.
The Death Star Commander, I
Yeah,
think.
his boots and wrist gloves
thought
are
it
very
was too
worn.
World War II reminiscent.
A Hoff Luke, who's like yellow. These are great for customization. They're great for the kids. Tusken Raider, he's got spots.
It's not a hollow cheek, is it?
Maybe check. I wouldn't know the difference on
Yeah.
that.
I'll
I don't think so.
My eyes aren't good enough to spot a hollow cheek.
This is a
anymore.
Vader with no paint left at all. This is a Greedo with very worn and loose limbs.
Is
How's
his
his
horn?
horns?
Are his horns there?
His horns are there.
Damn, mine must be the only one in the world that has a horn.
This is a Leia with polka dots.
Wow.
Wow, look at this lot. Holy shit.
It's a lot of figures.
How many figures are going to be all together? How much for just Boba Fett?
Oh, Jared.
That
So-
sweetens the deal here.
So we've got 4 things here that are really weird.
Yes, the Bespin Guard looks like Jerry Lopez. I agree.
Selena, go to camera 3 real fast. I didn't want to get into too much detail with this lot, but these are really weird and I need to explain them. These are like fake bootlegs. This looks like a Darth Vader in a cape. He's made like literally of rubber. You can
wow.
see he's just very
Oh,
bendy.
weird.
we should
Bendy.
we should not sell these with this.
Oh my gosh.
They should be their own thing.
All right, you told me specifically to put them in
No,
there.
No, they should be their
You're
own.
telling me. All right, forget it. No bootlegs are going in there.
Are these all broken figures now?
We got a Dengar who's seen better days.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no broken.
These are getting.
Yet.
These aren't even getting considered in the.
Yeah, that's a broken limb bot. This is a Luke with no head.
That one. That one.
What's this?
That one.
It's a
Death
broken
Star
guy.
droid
They're
reminds
all-
me of the one I
Are they
found in a
broken?
dumpster in 1978.
Fucking
Broken.
broken. It's a perfectly good stormtrooper blaster.
I don't know how I got in there. I didn't put it in there.
Okay.
These are all cut and broken. Go to camera one.
Yep.
I was gonna say.
These are all cut and or broken.
That's fine.
Looking at a weird random pile.
A couple weapons. They're vintage, but they're all busted.
This is for the Battle of Hoth. Death scene.
This is an FX7, but he's missing some of his limbs.
2 of his
But
arms.
his
Yes, the good arm is
side
there.
arm is there.
It is, yeah.
I have 2 that are broken.
Do you need one?
The super rare headless Luke when he turned on the lightsaber while
So
looking at it.
this Luke, what camera am I on? This Luke is
had a-
painted white with nail polish.
Oh, weird.
So he's just all like shiny white with nail polish.
I had a
And is this the 3-legged R2?
I had a Luke
I
that
think so.
got headless.
Yeah, because the legs are from the droid factory.
I'm not sure what's going on with this.
It's just somebody glued it and broke it off the side.
Oh, it looks like someone glued the droid factory legs onto a regular R2
possible.
maybe?
Here, I'm gonna pull the. I
Speaking
don't
as
even
a-
count these.
Speaking as a kid who had a droid factory and
So you're getting them
broken
too, but they're not
R2,
important is what you're trying to
take
say, right?
steps.
Yeah, I don't know how this got in there. It wasn't supposed to be. That is a blue-black, perfectly good Stormtrooper blaster.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where did I start, Darth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 figures. And then these,
That's, yeah,
the
you don't
dead
want to
zone,
count
but I don't
that.
even care.
The
25
dead zone.
figures
What's dead about
shipped
Dengar?
to you.
I don't know. What's the deal with Dengar? What's wrong with Dengar?
He's just miscolored. Like, he's just terribly miscolored. Like,
Yeah, he's just bad.
JR still poking for just Boba Fett.
Jesus. I'm going to say 25 figures.
And one of them's Boba Fett. JR, we're
One
not
of
going to
them's
separate
Boba
the Boba Fett. We have complete Boba Fetts in the store.
You guys ready? You guys ready for this?
Someone give me a drum roll.
$60. $60
That's
for the
less than
entire
$3
lot.
a piece, right?
We pay $3 a piece.
Yeah.
So it's less than we pay for them.
All right.
JR.
Oh, JR.
No. Even a shitty Boba Fett's $10 to $20 now.
JR's not letting
He has
go.
no paint on
So,
his.
and
He has
we're not
no.
splitting
He's
up
almost
a lot.
no green paint on his chest whatsoever.
We can put these back in the bag.
I just put them all out.
And then we have 2 Imperial
They can go back in the bag in a
cruisers.
minute.
1 troop transport, 1 cruiser.
Hang on, let me go to camera 2.
Did we go to camera 3 and show off all the figures
I think so.
in
didn't
that
we?
lot?
We didn't really do a spin them all around.
Go
Oh.
to camera 3 real quick.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't sell it.
Yeah. Just to show you guys what you're getting. You're getting all these guys in various conditions. They're great to give to the kids. If you want to do some customizing, they're awesome. Go find this many Star Wars figures for this price.
Maybe learn some repair skills. There's
Alright, so anyway, then this is the exclusive. Who did it? Sears?
Sears, yeah.
Troop
Is
transport.
that this one or this one?
I think that's the troop transport. I think that's the Imperial cruiser.
I
Let
can
me
never
look.
keep them straight.
They are the same mold.
What's really cool about this is that it showed up in The Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
So that was really cool. But these are both very incomplete.
I wouldn't say very.
They're both incomplete.
This is missing a front door and a side door.
Okay, that's all the
It
doors.
actually has this, which is big, and has that's $30 or $40 by
That's
itself.
the battery cover, right?
Yep.
Oh wow.
And
This is
then
the electronic one, isn't it?
this one's missing the battery door, and one of the troop things right here, hatch. This is missing the front hatch and the troop thing, but then it has a battery door. This is, if you took these apart in parts, it's over $100 a part.
Okay. Tony is wondering if we have any interest in vintage G.I. Joe vehicles for parts.
For parts, yeah. Tony, do me a favor. Shoot us a message or a picture, and we'll take a look at what you got. At the very least, we'll be able to put you in touch with a VIP who might be interested. But there's a good chance we'll be interested because we always need parts. Luke lost his head while he's bartering with the Jawas. Yeah, in the other.
Yes, Luke lost his head when the Jawas.
Basically, yeah. This is not only it's an EU. It's not expanded. Yeah. Yeah, it's the first vehicle that came out that wasn't actually based on something you saw.
It came before the mini rigs?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, mini rigs weren't until...
Well, they Return of the Jedi?
I think so. There were small things in ESB, but I believe they were in it, and then the mini rigs were Jedi things, little ships.
Yeah.
But these were never in the movies, but they made them. I want to say $60 for the pair. Oh my god, $169.
Yeah, are you sure you want to say $60 for the pair?
You done said it now.
You don't said it now.
Yeah, this one's the Sears.
Its first modern appearance was Rebels.
Oh, they got them mixed up. So I don't know. Sometimes the black battery one has the red cover. I don't know. Yeah, it's got $150. Maroon.
So this is not a rubber Vader. It's just bendy. These are weird. This Darth Maul
It's weirdly bendy.
it has gold. And this 2-1B is just like a flat, straight. Are we selling these?
I just tried.
I'm sorry. Are we selling these?
No, not here. I don't know enough about them. But that's more of an online thing.
All right.
Latex Vader.
Yeah, they're weird and junk.
They're interesting junk though.
Yeah.
All right.
This was an Ed's collection.
Yeah, that's like a knockoff Darth Maul.
It's weird. All right.
Got a little pile of stuff left here. I can't believe this lot didn't sell, and I can't go cheaper than that.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we talked it down to it too much.
What's $250 a piece would be $50, $25. Just to make life easy, if anyone wants to give us $50 for this lot, but that's as cheap as I can go. I gotta be honest. $50.
We could bag them and stick them in our $5.99 bin.
Totally.
And they're not. There's nothing really wrong with most of them. They're just not up to the high Farpoint standards.
If I needed one for my collection, I would take one of them and just hang on to it till I could.
What else we got going on here, guys? We're going to invoice you tonight. We no pressure, but we need people to pick up and pay just because we are trying to get these finances right to make this collection happen. And the faster we get money, the better we.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
Oh, Rocky, that's
Rocky's
awesome.
claiming the loose Star Wars figures for his nephew.
Sell J.R. Boba Fett for $50.
Price on
JR,
Boba Fett, said JR.
JR, maybe you could sell it to Rocky. Or buy it from Rocky.
JR's
Rock,
obsessing.
we appreciate it, and these are a fantastic gift for young kids to grow up and play with. To play with as they're young, to get to play with the same toys we play with, and you don't have to feel bad about giving
Tara
them.
said that she can't start army building or the hubby will be upset. But you need 7 Hoff Hans, Tara. They're all slightly different colors.
No, they're not.
I swore I was never going to army build, and then they gave me a Death Star for Christmas one year. Now I want every Imperial that I come near.
We know what we're doing. We're
Yes.
kind of like drug dealers.
Oh yeah, we just give you a taste.
All right, that's Rockamo.
Yeah, so does Rocky. I'm just gonna put his name on the whole bag.
Yeah, I guess that's it for today, guys.
Rocky.
I think we're good. I'm a little tired.
I'm very tired, and I don't even know
Kevin,
why.
yeah, it's great beater lot. And any other toy store you go in and look at beaters like that, they're going to be $3 to $5 a piece, no doubt about it.
This is great. Everybody's separated.
Guys, thanks for hanging. What scale are those figures? 1/18 scale.
Yeah,
They're
they're
3
3
3/4. Jinx.
And then what's that black thing in the back? It's the microphone.
What else? We got shit to do this week. We got work to do.
Who got the
We are-
soft case?
I think the
Slow and
Kimsies did.
soft. Yeah, the Kimsies, I believe, got that bad boy. So what is up this week? Tomorrow we have
I don't know.
the cabinet people.
Fudge.
A 1/18th Death Star would be insane.
It would be the size of a moon or something. That's no moon.
Wiz 2600, love the stream. Can't wait for the next one. Wiz, we are on every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Sunday. We never miss a Sunday. We're going to the con next Sunday. We're still gonna have a Bartertown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna have to rush back. What time does the con end? Or are we're just gonna leave early?
We'll just leave early. We'll be back for...
Because we've got Selena working next Sunday.
I might go live from the con in VIPs.
That would be cool.
VIPs keep it... It's Friday night or Sunday afternoon. Saturday we're going to... hopefully, we might not be able to. A fan expo in Philly. We're going to meet some...
Our tickets are non-refundable.
Yeah, well, we can't close the store.
Good news, you're not going.
Are we going to do more money in the store that day? Or are we... Because we're losing the money on the tickets
I
if we
don't
can't
know.
go.
It's a weird balance.
Didn't do the math yet.
Yeah.
We're spending money on tickets anyway.
Yeah. So, Mark, we will figure out once Emily is back in store, able to work, we will figure out a day that we can come back. We'll have to replan our whole thing. Again, sorry we had to postpone that again. It's been like 3 times.
Our lives are very busy. All right, guys. We will talk to you soon.
Yeah,
Let's get
we
some dinner.
got a lot going on. I'm just gonna have Lucky Charms, literally. Like that's all I want.
They're magically delicious.
They are. There better be. We better have some.
All right. Good night, my friends and my
Yes.
VIPs.
And thank you. So again, big thank you to Dave, our newest VIP,
Yeah, how
joined
about that?
during the stream.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. But thank you to all of our VIPs. The link is right above Justin's head. If you are interested in being part of the Cool Kids Club, you
Mark,
should check
shoot me a
out.
message. I don't know what you mean. How many stands I need? I'll let you know. All my friends, rock and roll. Have a great week. We'll see you at the very least
At the
next
very
Sunday.
least next Sunday.
Maybe beforehand. We'll see the VIPs a little bit earlier.
Same Bartertown.
We'll probably play another board game.
Same
this Friday.
Bartertown time. Same
We've been,
Bartertown
every Friday night
station.
we've been playing a board game live in the VIP group, and that's been interesting.
Wait, we good?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
All right, guys. See you next
Bye,
week.
y'all.
Later, guys.